Okay, so here we are, moving into the semifinals. Right, these are the semifinals of the qualifiers, and whoever wins this game is guaranteed a spot in the Pro League. And they, yeah, I think we have a lot of Shazbucks into this in this game too. So before we start all that, this is the matchup between, what is it? Where is it? Why am I losing this? Team Epidemic versus Team Internap. We are playing a best of 3 instead of just 1 map. And alongside of me, I actually have a special crew. We actually have the whole NA Tribes admin crew. So we have myself, we have the bald JimChrist.
Hey, APC. It's still not bald, by the way.
Okay, as he says he's not bald, but we all saw him behind the replay today. And we also have Besneeze, the lovely coder and developer of the Shazbuck betting system. Hello.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Look at him, he's being all official this time. He's not going to be silly with us.
I'm never silly.
Do you have any, as the programmer of the Shazbucks betting system, do you have any Shazbucks on this map, Besneeze?
I have 20 on Team Internap, actually. I went for the underdog. I think that if they win, it'll be a good payout.
That is true. Well, alright, let's talk about this real quick, guys. So on the Blood Eagle side, we have Team Internap, and then on the Diamond Sword side, we have Team Epidemic. If you guys want to follow along with the brackets, I really encourage you to do so. So go to natribes.com, go to the League tab. You can see all the stuff there. It's pretty straightforward. We are playing Arx Navina first, then Drydock, and then Dangerous Crossing as the tiebreaker. We have 2,048 Shazbucks in favor of Team Epidemic and 825 Shazbucks in favor of Team Internap. I personally have 15 Shazbucks on Team Epidemic, so I'm not going to really win anything. But that doesn't matter. This is all good fun. I need some Shazbucks. I'm really low. But we do start in 35 seconds, guys, so we're going to go into the game and talk about the rosters. So as I mentioned, we have Team Internap on Blood Eagle. We have Mog, or Muji, everyone wants me to call him, Chicken and Waffles, Naka, GSTM, Slice, Rincewind, and Simtex. And on the Diamond Sword side is the famous Team Epidemic. They're D-Stack with LL Blue Jay, Trism GG, Lion GG. Wait, that's Muji. Then there's Mog on the other side. That's gonna screw me up real bad. Alright, so anyway, Muji's on Team Epidemic, Source, Convict, and Mystical Rush. We have the countdown to 3, 2, 1, and the color has resumed into the game, and we are now live. Source being the sniper over here for Team Epidemic, and the sniper over on Team Internap is GSTM. Any predictions, any thoughts, anything to contribute to this conversation, guys?
I am really, really curious how Epidemic's going to play this with no mines, a limit to 1 turret. They are, okay, so Epidemic apparently is still going to run a technician. 1 technician is valuable enough to them to be run, so it looks like they're going to do that for defense.
Yeah, it makes sense to me because then you have the 1 force field, you have the radar sensor, you have the turret, so that's an extra man on D pretty much.
That's true. And keep in mind, guys, this is a very important game. Though, you know, if you lose, you're not out of the qualifiers, so that's the benefit for both teams. Watching Convict, though, as we're in the middle of talking about this, he's just sniped out. His route was just shut down. He's just going to respawn. Mog over here is going to do the same kind of route, but he is looking like he's going to be a little more successful. He's in Soldier. He's going to come up from a different angle. He shoots the sniper, takes him out, gets a blue plate special, a cha-ching, and a flag grab out of that. Simtex is lasering him, saying, hey man, I'm over here just in case you need to pass. Actually, he's going to stop there. He misses the punt. I don't think anyone's going to pick this up immediately. Some crash by Team Epidemic here. Chicken and Waffles gets taken out. Ella Blue Jay is going to get that return. Nice little crash there. And Ella Blue Jay was in, oh, he was in Pathfinder. I thought I saw Technician, but he was able to get that return very nicely.
I don't know what happened there with Internap. They basically stopped, gave up all their momentum on the flag, like 10 meters away from scoring. I don't know why he didn't punt it while he was in the air, if he was just going to land and try and punt it.
Yeah, I think that laser might have thrown him off, you know, that would have thrown me off too.
But it's all Simtech's fault.
It is Simtech's fault. It's the laser's fault. That's why we don't have targeting lasers in this game. That's why you say GG HiRez, you know. I'm watching over here though. Team Internap, you know, setting up. They're not playing very aggressive as a lot of teams tend to do so on this map. They're playing like, you know, sneaking around the back. You know, looks like Slice is going to try to take out Source by himself, but he's not winning that battle. He has Mystical Rush kind of help him out too. Mog over here is doing the same back route. Convict is switching it up, doing a nope. I thought it was going to be a left to right, but he's going to do that long high back route. so he's not going to be in there until another 15 seconds or so. Lion GG again. The GG brothers actually teaming up to get the clear here. They're coming out to do their distract. Convict is about now 7-8 seconds out. Meanwhile, as I turn over to look, Mog over here gets a grab, but he is moving so slow that the other Mog, which his name is actually Muji, is going to take him out. The flag is taken out of the Blood Eagle stand, but he is instantly killed. That's Convict that was killed, and the return by Simtech. So Simtech's doing his job that time, not ruining the game. And the flags are back home, and the teams are resetting. So it looks like this is going to be a completely change of pace than we've seen on the other two games on this channel. It's JimChrist. I'm actually going to be able to breathe a little bit.
Yeah, this is a very close match so far. Definitely not the way you would have expected it to go, judging by the betting was so strongly in Epidemic's favor. But
that's a good point.
You know, Internap is the underdog, and not only are they the underdog, but they're like a very, very well-known underdog. Blitz, for example, said a month ago, you know, he thinks Internap is one of the teams that could beat Vex. So, like, Internap definitely close to, if not on Epidemic's level, and they are not going to be an easy team for Epidemic to beat.
I want to comment on something. I think it was Mog coming in. Yeah, the Mog was coming in for a back grab, and the Saber launcher was locked into him, and it followed him all the way to his death. It was pretty funny. We have a little inventory station placement, the classic inventory station placement for Argentina. That's something that we saw yesterday on on Permafrost.
They actually have two. This is very esport by Epidemic right now. Inventory stations blocking both approaches to the flag.
Yeah, man. See, look at that. It seems to really into the meta. Puppy Kisses
I
really
like that better than mines.
I mean, it
You
decided.
could see them.
Good point.
You know, you say that about inventory stations, but last game the team that used inventory stations on the stand won, and right now I don't see any inventory stations on. Oh, there we go. Knock is calling one in, so it looks like this map might not come down to inventory stations.
Well, it is, but
both teams,
not one-sided.
Yeah, exactly.
So, all right, let's get back to the actual playing field. Actually, look at them dropping them out. They're surrounding the stand. They're not blocking the left or rights though. Though I haven't seen Convict run one of those yet. Trism GG, is he actually trying to do a cap route? So yes, Trism GG switching it up to cap. So we see that. Well, when I casted Epidemic on Sunday, they did the same thing. They first started off with Convict as a capper, and then like a couple minutes in, so we're 5 minutes in, Trism starts capping. He switches between LO and cap, and that feels like, or it seems like what I used to do on Monomaniacs when I used to cap. So here's Trism GG by himself trying to do a back grab. Wow, I thought he was going to get killed because they had two people on the stand.
Stations. Yeah, those two inventory stations. What happened?
I don't really know, but he's out, and let's just talk about how he's probably going to make it home. Chicken and Waffle's going to crash the stand with Slice, Simtex, Rincewind behind him, Mog over here trying to get us over behind the base route, back grab. Flags pass successfully into Convict's hands. Mog and Simtex really low. Diamond Sword's able to get their flag back home, and there's the first cap of the game with 19 minutes and 25 seconds left, and that's in favor of the blue team, and that's a Team Epidemic, guys.
I just want to mention here, like, very nice play by Trism there. There was actually two inventory stations on the stand, and he swooped by both of them, didn't get hit. Very nice job by him.
That was a nice little pass off there to get that cap. Yeah, Trism GG now going for the same route. He's like, I'm going to do it again. And very well he should, because even though we do see the same two people on the stand and the same two inventory stations on the stand, doesn't mean anything to me now. I think he's able to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I think so too.
Simtex over here, I don't know what he's doing. Okay, so now he's Brute. So there we go. Now he's taken out. And Lion GG is going to try to pick it up, I think, as Trism GG. Well, was that Trism GG that picked it up? I think he just got Nitron. So now we have all three of the offensive members still on that flag. Convict picking it up. One of the GG brothers down, two of the GG brothers down, so both of them are down. Now it's Convict to take his turn to get taken out by Internap, and he's now down. This is a very impressive performance by Internap. Here comes Chicken and Waffles. No, he wasn't going to crap. Wow. He's not going to cap. I'm talking too fast. Alright, give me a break. I'm going to keep talking now as Mog comes in from the back, and he's going to try to take the flag off the stand, and he does so without taking any damage initially. I think that was from the damage he has is from a bolt jump. And he's actually out with this. They might be able to turn this into a cap. I don't see anybody over here on the blue team. Oh, nice snipe.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the snipe.
It
was from Muji.
That was a chain out. I think that was part snipe and part chain out because he had 300 health, and there's no way a chain that quick would take him out. So a little tag team work there. But Mog is able, or Muji's able to get that return. And Muji's usually the Doombringer, so that's smart play there. If you guys want to take some notes, if you know the guy's out and you need to crash, respawn and become a Pathfinder, because stuff like that happens. You need people to crash in Pathfinder. He's back in position. Missile Rush is there. They got a force field up. The generator's up, so it's a classic Epidemic style there.
This is 4D coming out from iNap, by the way. Rincewind and Simtex both on Chase.
A little flag grab over here on the red side, but that didn't go far. That might even be a good spot to keep the flag for now, as we do have a quick pickup on the blue side. That flag is now out, so now it's starting to seem like the flag's starting to move around a little bit. But with that being said, I think we're going to start seeing a little lull in the action, because I don't see anybody from an opposing team on the opposite side of their on the opposite side of the field. So, what do you say about this? I mean, is this what you expected? I mean, I know Internap is probably putting up more of a fight than what the Shazbucks say, but are you really surprised?
I'm not that surprised, no. I mean, Internap's a really strong team, and you know, when they're playing maps they've practiced, you know, they're gonna put on very strong performances, and we're seeing that right now.
Yeah, this game is far from over.
Yeah. The gens went down on the Epidemic side. I think we were watching the cam over here. I'm watching the replay. Like, I'm lagged behind, but it was Slice that took down the generators. Those are going to remain down for now to keep that force field down on the Epidemic side, but the flag was picked up and instantly dropped and returned by LL Blue Jay. Simtex over here trying to do, I don't know, some kind of distract. I think, yeah, he just respawns. So they're smart again. You're not. These are very smart teams, both sides, because they know when they're being useless. It's like, all right, I'm over here doing nothing. I'm just gonna respawn and, you know, get back into position. Let's resync, guys. Whereas, you know, some teams, they just want to stay alive because, oh, I'm gonna stay alive as long as I can. That's usually not the best thing to do. But as I say that, we have a inventory station placement in front of this force field on that Team Epidemic side. There's also a turret over here blocking the right to left route, which I see Slice over here on the right side. He's in brute though, so he's actually not doing a cap. We have Mog though setting up for that background. So we have them in position over here for Team Internap. It's just a matter of when the capper's gonna get there. It's gonna be a little while. I don't see a capper though for Team Epidemic. Convict, who's usually the capper.
He was just sniped out.
He was just sniped out. So it looks like they're going to try to llama this home as Line GG takes it out. We see Convict crashing the front along with Trism GG. If Line GG can pick this up, they might be able to make something of this, but no. Rincewind is able to get that return, so Convict is just going to respawn. Trism GG does not listen to that though. I think they could have made something more of it if Convict didn't respawn. But whatever, the flag is down. The flag is also down on the Diamond Sword side, but instant respawned. And yeah, the flag, the caps, you know, there's really no caps. It's only 1-0. You're seeing the flag move around from the stand a little bit, but we haven't really seen a standoff yet. So what do you say? Is it because a lack of defense and coordination, or do you think it's just stronger defenses?
I mean, both teams are running 4D, I believe, so that's part of it. But I think also both teams have really strong chase and really strong snipers, because we're seeing flags get out, they're just not getting home often, so they're
But we saw Trism GG grab the flag with 2 people on the stand in the inventory station, so why can't they do it again?
Cowboy caps are going to happen every once in a while, but you know, it's not reliable, and it's not going to happen every time. Especially especially with, you know, a chaser there who's going to be throwing a nitron at you, and a Hoff there who's going to be trying to burst you down, and a pretty strong sniper too. Although it looks like he's been taken out actually. I don't see. Oh no, he has moved. He is still alive. He sees Trism, but I mean, hasn't put any damage on him. It looks like Trism is going to pick this up. No, he's not. Sorry, I lied to you all. Trism's not going to get that grab.
That has been JimChrist with the play-by-play for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that, because I'm going to start taking over when there is actually nothing to talk about. So let's just continue to talk. I'm a little surprised. Oh, wait, I thought I heard a little flag grab. I am a little surprised on Internap's performance right now. As I say that, there's a front grab by Convict, but as he does get out, it's going to take him a little while to get back home. Internap, you know, they are surprising me a little bit, but not by much, because they do have these solid players on here that pug a lot, and when you do pug, you do start to learn, you know, all the metas, the communication factor, and all that. But let's go zoom in on Convict now, as he is halfway home now, and not really touched. He has 621 health still, but a successful back grab by Mog over here, and he has more health than Convict, and there's really nobody over here. So this is now in favor of Team Internap, so they can get a tying cap if Well, actually,
I think we're seeing our first standoff.
yeah, I think we are seeing our first standoff. There's only one person over here by Team Internap, and that's Slice in Infiltrator. He's just going to stay back and wait for some of his teammates to come over here. It's Chicken and Waffles that's going to stay in the Aqueduct, so it's going to be a 2v4 situation. 2v5 actually, as Mr. Rush is staying in front of the V-pad. That's pretty smart. So a 5 defense strat. Over here on Internap's side, they have 4 people on defense, so 4D, 3-0 on the Internap standoffs, and a 5D, but it looks like they're branching off from that strat. Really switching up. I can't keep up with these guys. I think they're going to try to get the gens up, and they did. They do have the gens up over here.
It looks like they're doing 4D as well.
As I say that, Slice is taking that gen down.
Yeah, and they won't be able to keep it up, I don't think, unless they want to give up a player on defense.
Well,
and it looks like they are going to do that. Muji's headed down there, eh?
Nope.
Oh no, he's going on out.
He fooled me too. Cannot predict these guys. I really don't know.
Tricky. Yeah, he's tricky.
It's not just him, it's just Epidemic. He just can't do it. Are they destacking? Are they going to go all offense? I don't know. But Convict over here getting a Nitron. It still could be a return by him. No, Winchland is going to pick it up. No more Nitrons for Convict as he's shut down by Rizwin. And the standoff continues on. No, I have not really seen any pressure over here on Epidemic. They're more concentrated on getting those gens down, which they should, because it gets really hard with a jammer up. Well, not a jammer, I'm sorry. The turret up. Yeah. I mean, they're going to put a force field up. I mean, shit, you might as well.
The base turret's up as well.
Oh, they got the base turret up too, so that's the one that's really going to be hard. We have some Merv shots coming in, and it's a pretty nice shot for that kind of distance. But Internap's really not getting attacked that much either. Lion GG and Convict are coming in. Convict just got hit by something. He has like no health. The flag got returned on the Blood Eagle side. That was a miracle return or something. I don't know what it was, but it looks like they're going to get a cap here. There's no one there to return that, so they're going to shoot the stand, I'm sure. Yep. There's a strike up on the Epidemic side. 1-1, guys. If you bet on Team Internap, there's a good chance you might get some good payout tonight. But the strike over here is now up by Muji over he's in Technician, so he's going to stay in there.
Epi does?
What is he doing? No, they're switching it up now.
Blue
Look at that. So Muji just instantly goes up, goes in the Doombringer, puts the force field up. It's like, all right, I'm just going to stay what I like to do best. And it looks like LA Blue Jay, who's usually in that strike, is going to take over. Mog's is getting sniped out for a back grab.
I love seeing strikes. They are so exciting, and so many cool plays you can do with strikes, so we'll see if Blue Jay can pull something off here.
I'm sure. He does end up, he seems to be best when, not when you usually see it with cappers coming in, he seems to be best on the standoff situation where he just shuts people down from coming in. And as I say that, LL Blue Jay just takes out Slice, who's usually the infiltrator, but he was in Pathfinder right now. He might have been doing like some kind of route with Muji.
That's
Mog, sorry.
Definitely a really powerful asset to have. So much mobility and ability to kind of track down cappers and kill them before or after they grab the flag.
People are asking me for Shaz books to become gold at the end of the tournament. No, I am not doing that.
Well,
that
you heard it here first.
That'll take me days to set people's accounts with that. No.
You know, you could just set it up so like our website can give people gold. Like, I'm okay with that.
That's not going to happen either. So that you heard it here first too. Alright, so Mog's over here trying to do his back grab as he's been trying to do most of the game. Convict's starting from way in the back right corner of the map, and so let's see what he does here. It looks like it's going to be some kind of front grab. Mog, though, is able to get out with his back grab. LL Blue Jay, though, might be able to work some magic. Going to try to get a ram on him, or at least a couple shots. Mog does take some damage. Uh-oh, LL Blue Jay's not going to do anything with this. He's going to try to get some shots on the stand, but he does not get enough damage on him, as Mog is able to take the lead for his team. 2-1, ladies and gentlemen, with 8 minutes and 40 seconds left. I am just as surprised as you are. I know we're all surprised.
That was some
I bet on an iNap, like I said.
Yeah, you did it just because of the payout, though. You didn't say it's because you thought they were going to win. You did it for the payout.
iNap is a pretty strong team.
I wish I could still bet. I'd go with another 20 down on iNap, and that way I would like I'd make more than I lost, right?
Which is interesting, guys. If you want to talk a little bit more about this, on TWL we have Team Epidemic as the #1 team, and if you have Internap here performing at this level, they could even take the cash prize home. The first place cash prize home with this kind of turnout. They do have to fight through ZFZ, Ego, and MME, who automatically placed themselves from the last season into the Pro League. But with this kind of turnout, again, the #1 team, they're beating the #1 team right now with only less than 8 minutes left. Mog's gonna try this back grab again. And LL Blue Jay still in the strike. Actually, as I say that, it's instantly taken down. I saw that. No health. Here's Mog coming for the back grab, and he's out again with the same amount of health almost. We also have a grab over here by Convict, basically switching these back routes. And, you know what? LL Blue Jay might be able to get some shots on him, but I think Mog's going to be safe with this. And I'm going to look over here with Convict, and he has more health, but he's getting chained out a bit. Staying in the Aqueduct, this Rincewind is going to stay underneath. He doesn't have enough guts to get up there. He needs help, though. Convict does need help. They're just more concentrating. His teammates are concentrating on getting Rincewind down, but they haven't taken him out yet. This is a little surprising. The gens are up, so that base turret is going to help him out on defense. Slice is by himself, though. Well, not by himself, but being escorted with his team with nobody but Lion GG take him out. Go ahead.
I really think this tournament, regarding what you were saying earlier, is more open and more like kind of up in the air than any Tribes tournament in the past, really.
Yeah, totally. And I was actually thinking about it. I think we have a little lull in the action. I don't want to miss any more returns. I do have one person, Chicken and Waffles, I thought I saw over here on Epi side. Yeah, he's coming in. I think he's going to try to do a Miracle Nitron or something. He is not going to, and he's just getting chained up by the turret, by Mystical Rush. We have 3 people by Epi coming in, so we're going to, you know, focus on this for now. A couple Merv shots by Muji. The other attacker line, GG, is taken out, so Muji's going to be taken out. So some really strong defenses on the standoff. But as I was going to say, I like this qualifier round because people start rooting for these teams that are, you know, like Internap. People are going to start rooting for Internap. We're going to get some fanboys here, and people are, you know, going to root for Vex, thinking, oh, Vex and Epidemic are the top teams, and they're going to win these cash prizes in Pro League. But little do they remember that we have 3 other teams that aren't even performing in this qualifier, so it starts to like add some more excitement. The flag is down.
Just missed that.
I was just watching that. Epidemic almost lost that flag, and the flag is still out in the field. Like, everyone is down. It looks like LL Blue Jay's like, all right, guys, I'm not going to chance this. I'm going to pick this up. I'd rather take the flag than have my strike, which was the smart move. Convict over here, he is in Pathfinder. He's going to go for that Miracle Nitron, or at least get some shots on Mog. But now he's just going to back off. I'm surprised he's getting away with it. Slice is going to try to chase him down. He's not landing those shots. Hell, he does, but he's still alive with 20 health. Source now takes the flag. Now Trizzle GG takes the flag, so it looks like there's some action going on over here on Epi's side. With 5 minutes left, guys, Epi needs this. I could tell at least 3 of their players, at least 3 of them, it's stats, at least 3 players sweat when there's 5 minutes remaining and they're losing. Did you know that?
At least, no, I didn't actually. It's an interesting
I thought
statistic.
it was 4.
Nope, it's 3. I was just reading up on it before this
Good to
match.
know.
Is it minimum 3 or just
Yeah,
exactly
at least 3. Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, it looks. Oh wow, look at Epi really surrounding the flag carrier. Naka is not in a good position. GSTM gets a good spawn, and so does Mog, so that might help him a lot. Muji over here though might be able to get a couple shots to get it. Oh, a lot of grenades here, so that flag. Oh my god, I thought they were gonna get the return there for sure. I thought that flag was instantly gonna be a return.
Has it as
but Muji does end up getting that flag, and Slice is the only one to get this E-grab. He is merving. He is merving the flag carrier. I don't think that's a smart idea though. You need to go for that E-grab. That's ooh. Even though they had the flag out in the field, I still think that should have been an E-grab by that Juggernaut there, and now the flag is converted into a cap 2-2. That was not a good play in his position. He was just trying to be greedy to get the kill.
4 minutes left here, 2-2. This is pressure's on for both of these teams. I mean, serious advantage winning the first map, in my opinion.
Man, I can't get over that though. I mean, even if he did get a kill, was he expecting to get the return with 5 people surrounding that flag?
No, I quite kind of question it as well, APC. I think he should have just moved the flag, punted it if need be, get it off.
Yeah, because he had a lot of crash too.
Yeah,
I mean, he
had
was
his team coming.
I think it may have been a case of him being low energy or something, not really being able to make it to the stand, and he's just trying to do what he can.
Yeah, I hope that was the case. I don't want to be bashing him, but that was just what I saw from my point of view without zooming into the actual player, see his energy. But let's move forward, move to the present, and here's Mog setting up for. Take a guess, Jim. Just take one wild guess. What kind of route?
Back to front.
That's right, Jim. Back to front, and they're actually very viable on this map. This is Arx Navina, guys, and back to fronts are very lethal. They are hard to chase. He has full health. The turret did spot him, so that's actually going to help Team Epidemic. But again, he gets out with a flag. This time with not much health. He's finally chained out. Actually, he's sniped out by Source. I think Diamond Sword, the blue team here, tried to go for the first grab. They missed. Lion GG was going to do it right to left here, but Doesn't get away with it. He actually just stops on the flag, and he might just llama. It's like, all right, guys, I cleared the stand. I guess I'm gonna be a one-man team and take it home. Gets a nice shot. Naka gets a nice shot as he
That was
eagle
nice
pistols
pass to
her.
Convict.
Nope.
Yeah, it was.
And Naka, 2 Devastator shots, very clutch Devastator shots on the capper. Even though the first one didn't kill him, it was enough to make the guy force a punt.
I would like to point out there that Lion GG is using the... Okay, I'll talk about this after. Go ahead, APC.
Oh, well, Trism GG gets it back to front, and like I said, they're hard to chase, so they needed to get this grab here by Mog. Mog is out from a left to right, and he might be able to make it at least halfway home. He does get a little punt off to Syntax, a nice little grab there in midair. They're already in standoff position over here on the Epidemic side. I think they should probably move forward back to the stand because it looks like Convict might be able to get return. It looks like that's the case, yes. And this is going to be the 3rd cap in favor of Epidemic. I don't see anybody from Team Internap, so there it is, guys. With 1 minute and 50 seconds left, Team Epidemic goes back with the lead for the first time in at least 10 minutes, and it's 3-2, guys. This is just crazy. You know, got a little esports on the Internap side by Syntax grabbing the flag from a punt in midair, but not enough as Convict gets the return. So not only is he a great capper, he's a great chaser on the standoff side, working those nitrons.
Jim, you were gonna say something about Lion?
Yeah, Lion GG is using the Thumper on the soldier instead of the spare spin fuser. I don't think he is a real tribal warrior as a result. That disappoints me, yeah. He should be using a spin fuser.
What do you have against airmails, Jim?
I prefer blue plate specials.
Yeah, it's not tribes, but then again, I am guilty of using the Thumper most of the time too.
Wow. Okay.
I just switched it. Midair is a midair, Brick says, but I don't know. It's not a midair. It's not a blue plate special midair.
Anyways, we have Mog coming in on a back route right now. But...
Holy cow, a new route, guys. A back to front favored by Mog, but he has been getting away with these. And he does again, but this time he gets Nitron instantly. That flag went real far from that Nitron. But it's still in favor of Internap, as Chicken and Waffles might be able to pick this up. And there he goes. There's a lot of Epi guys on it, but that's alright. They're going to punt it forward. Rincewind might be able to pick this up in front of Trism GG. He does, but he's down in an instant return over here from Diamond Soid. But Convict gets the flag grab. I thought he was going to do it back to front. He ends up getting a little impulse jump there. I think that was maybe like a disc jump or something. But who cares, as he is almost home with it. He has no health, and body blocked by Mystical Rush on the only crash. That was nicely done. Nice little pickup.
And that's going to seal the deal there.
That's like you said, sealing the deal on that.
First map.
Whew, how my Shazbucks are on the line.
Yeah,
so how about those Shazbucks, Besneeze?
Uh-oh, those 20 Shazbucks might go away. But I made, I think, 25 yesterday, so...
Yeah, so there you go. There you have it. Team Epidemic takes the game. The first map, though, not the game. I'm sorry. This is not the. This isn't over.
Yeah.
Well, we're thinking this is over.
This is a best of 2, and speaking of being a best of 2, I need to set the next map. Best of 3. Yeah. How do you have a best of 2?
You don't, Jim.
Sorry, guys.
The best of 2 is known as a pug.
I would like to make a recommendation, APC, if that's okay.
No, we're just gonna move forward and talk more about this game.
So,
so the next map is Dry Dock.
Wow.
Go ahead, Jim. Let's hear it.
I was gonna suggest maybe HiRez get in talks with Butterfinger because you could do a really cool like medal that you get in the game, like an accolade for someone nitroning someone on the stand. You could call it a Butterfinger. The guy picks up the flag and gets nitron right away.
I don't agree with that. I think a better accolade is what Joe was saying. Joe, the programmer at HiRez, was like, we need a accolade for the Shocklands. What would he call it? He's like, easy, the Shocker. And you put the Shocker symbol with the fingers on a medal. He's like, but I don't think that's very appropriate, so I don't think we could do that.
No, I don't think that's gonna fly.
Even though I think it would be funny.
It would be funny, but that's like, they would have to be censored. It would have to be all stars, right?
I guess.
Yeah, I think so. Can I say Shocker in chat? Is that okay?
Yeah, why not? That was a shocker.
Yeah, the game was a shocker. I thought Epi would win 4-0, not 4-2.
Okay, I just screwed up. My apologies. This probably isn't going to go to the right map.
Wow, Jim, killing my time. It's not like I want to sleep or anything.
Yeah, well, we'll get there eventually. This one you can blame on me instead of, HiRez.
Cool. I'll take advantage of that. Another cool accolade that Joe came up with, I was telling me, because we were talking about accolades the other day, was a mid-air melee kill would be called Fly Swatter. Huh? I thought it was pretty creative. Come on, give me a little love here.
Mid-air melee, Fly Swatter? Yeah, that is good.
Alright, cool.
I'll be right back in 1 sec.
Cool. Alright, so Besneeze is leaving. Let's talk about him and how much he's going to lose in Shaz bucks. That is if Epidemic loses this next map. And again, like I said, it's going to be Dry Dock, which you were right. You look at that, Jim. I can't even blame you.
Are we going to Dry Dock?
Yes. Damn.
Oh my god, I did it right.
I was going to look forward to that.
You know, I'm eating a coffee crisp right now, and I will tell you, it is almost as good as a Dr. Pepper.
What is it called?
Coffee crisp. Chocolate bar?
Oh, dude, can I step away from the computer real quick and get some candy bars?
Yeah, I'll keep the people entertained, don't worry.
Alright, please. I mean, they need entertainment.
Of course, that's why they're here, right?
That's exactly why they're here. Alright.
Alright, I'm going to tell them about tomorrow. So,
Please do.
tomorrow, Thursday night, Puppy Kisses versus Vex. That is our second semi-final, okay? So, right now, what we have going on is a another semi-final game. The team that loses this will still have their spot up for grabs in the finals. They won't necessarily make it to the Pro League. Team that wins, guaranteed a spot. Same thing's happening tomorrow night with Puppy Kisses versus Vex, the other semi-final. So, both really exciting games. And, yeah, both games very much up in the air. Puppy Kisses, strong showing this tournament so far. So we'll hope to see that tomorrow. I am getting talked to in chat about teams wanting server restart. And
Do you want me to?
I guess we're going to do a server restart. I can stay and talk to you guys, but we're just going to do it quickly. Yeah, so go ahead and kill the server, and then
Alright.
we'll hop back in and we'll rotate to Dry Dock and we'll start, I guess. Anyways,
Jim, what happened?
both teams want a server restart. Someone's having bad ping. I honestly think people get bad pings to servers, and it's there locally.
Just killed it.
But, you know, like, make them happy. They'll stop pestering for it, so...
Yeah,
you know.
Jim, I try to blame it on the internet too, but it doesn't fly. It's all internet's fault,
Well, I
and
mean,
not the team.
one person had 202. The rest of the people had fine pings, so I don't know.
Yeah. So anyway, I think this is the perfect time to say
What are you eating?
I am eating Kit Kats and a brownie from Little Debbie herself.
Kit Kats.
And
Best
we do
chocolate
have...
out there.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, actually, I totally forgot I have Girl Scout cookies. Do you get Girl Scout cookies up in Canada?
Yes.
Alright, good.
Yeah.
At least you guys don't suck that much.
Alright, it should be started again.
Ooh,
One
yeah,
sec.
there you go, you killed it.
I don't see it anywhere.
I think APC just killed it again after I started it.
You need to,
Alright, it's up.
Okay. Yep, there we go. Alright, we'll have our teams join and we'll be good to go.
Alright, so, what else was I going to mention? I forgot what I was going to mention. I don't know. We got Huna in the house, my kitten Huna. I'd like to give a little shout out to her. I love you, Huna.
Hey, Hyuna, is that really your cat's name?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I don't have a cat. I'm allergic to cats. Not really a big fan of cats either.
I love cats. They kick ass. And, she is the best cat in the world, so, you know, screw off.
I wasn't saying anything bad about her, bro.
You're saying cats in general, so, you know, I think she fits in that category.
Not my problem.
Oh, well, it's now your problem.
Alright. We are about to get started here. Sorry about that delay, guys. Thank you for bearing with us.
Yeah, and having to deal with JimChrist's nonsense. I'm sorry about that, guys. But Epidemic did take the first map. That was Arx Navina. They won 4-2. It was a very close game, as we thought it might even go into an overtime. But, they ran away with it at the end, scoring 2 points in 4 minutes. I'm going to finish this Kit Kat, so I'm not eating and casting at the same time.
In the
Besneeze,
meantime,
you need to tell me something. What happened? How was your day today? What'd you do today, and what was the best part of it? Other than having to talk to me.
Well, today I slept in, which was always nice. And then I got up and I actually went out for lunch with my father. He actually paid, which was nice. Free lunch is always good.
That is always the best, yes.
I studied for a midterm coming up this week.
What kind of midterm?
E-commerce.
Nice.
Type stuff. Yeah.
oh, e-commerce, wow.
Yeah, so, and then after that I did some work on NA Tribes, and then it was time for this.
Look at that, guys. Again, we have the admins here of NA Tribes, the creator, JimChrist, the creator of the code, Besneeze. We do not have Custodian or Cosmo in the house, but they do the graphics. They do a great job organizing and making the site look pretty. So shout out to them. This would not be possible without them. And those of you that are European, we will be starting a league over there shortly. We have a meeting about it soon. So prepare yourselves, get your teams back together, start practicing every map because I'm sure we're going to be playing the new maps like Bella that we're seeing here. Why have we not rotated to Dry Dock?
Waiting for both teams to be ready. Just going to ask them now.
Okay, we have a yes from Internap, and we have a yes from Epidemic.
We do? I don't see yes.
You want anything else? Do we need a yes from me too? Because I'll type yes.
Oh yeah, he said yes. Okay, we'll go. I would like to mention APC. Okay.
Go ahead.
There's something I want to mention. This tournament is now down to 8 teams after our 2 losers bracket games that happened at 9 o'clock. 5 of those teams will make it through. And after today, starting tomorrow, Thursday, and then we're going to take a break, and then we're going to have games Sunday to Thursday again. And we will see each of those teams work their way through. It's going to be exciting, APC.
That is very exciting. Thank you for bringing that to us.
Oh.
Really, we're starting on a Sunday instead of a Monday, huh?
Yeah, we needed an extra game, so, why not do it on Sunday, right?
Why not? You're right. And we have some cool casters coming on. I'll be casting throughout it. I did talk to Small Kiwi. If people want to hear a Small Kiwi cast, maybe we can fit that in there. We have a lot of games to be casted. We can get Fish Sticks to get in there. We can get Remix in there. I did. I'm emailing him.
You sure it wasn't Dark Beast, right?
I'm positive.
Okay.
It is Small Kiwi himself. Through Twitter, I talked to him first.
Interesting.
And through Skype. So yeah, we are talking. We can get some cool little casters out there, some old names. So you guys, you have a lot to look forward to. So we have a cash prize for the Pro League. We have the betting scheme going on throughout the whole league and future events. You have some cool casters, some great production by Dodgepong. I believe Dodgepong will be doing his production tomorrow for at least the TWL match against Ego and MME. Is that what it is?
No. We have a game tomorrow. Dodgepong is doing it for.
I don't think he favors to do the TWL match.
I don't think
that's what he told me.
Are they? Well, we'll have to see what happens. Anyways, tomorrow at 10 p.m. we do have Puppy Kisses versus Vex.
Yeah, well, we'll see
here
what
on this channel, I believe, at 10 p.m.
So yeah, guys, we have some Dodgepong production coming up tomorrow. So be sure to tell your friends, your mom, your uncle, and your younger cousin. I'm gonna go grab a beer because we just have 100 seconds, so you guys can BS, talk about the rosters and whatnot. All right?
Yeah. So
cool.
Well, let's talk about APC. Behind his back. Interesting character, that APC.
Very interesting.
All right, fascinating. Good talk.
Not fascinating enough to talk about.
Good talk. All right, so
So who's sticking out for you as strong players on each team right now?
No clue. Gonna tell you. No, I have no clue. I'm not paying a whole lot of attention to the individual players. I don't.
Gotcha.
I only ever usually read their name when I'm casting, when I'm actually doing the play-by-play. So when I'm paying attention to just to do color, I'm not paying a whole lot of attention to the individuals. But there are a lot of strong players in the game.
One I've noticed is GST, the sniper for iNap. He comes from Europe, you can tell from his high ping. And he is definitely making the shots and spots that count.
Yeah, he was actually Russian, I believe.
Like Custodian. And then, of course, you got Simtex, who used to snipe in a lot, but with them picking up GST, he's now playing LD, and he's been doing pretty well as well. Hopefully this game they can get some more flags home.
10 seconds until deployment.
Gonna be starting in about 5 seconds here.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah. Oh, 5 seconds? Uh-oh, and APC's not back. Could you believe that? Okay. I got it. We're ready to go. Starting off, very exciting so far. Both teams getting set up to play.
Jim trying to do some play-by-play?
I
had to feed my cat too.
Beer, so.
Alright, well, I feed my cat, got some beer, I got the wrong beer, so I'm getting another one. Okay, let's go into the action as we have Internap trying to attack from the top side of the map. As Epidemic over here, they have a 4T style, which, that's their thing. One person over here on Epidemic trying to do, I think they're trying to get the gens down. I'm gonna go scoot over to the gens. They look safe for now. Actually, Slice is getting his shots in. But it looks like the other generator is going to stay up. So let's zoom back outside and notice that Convict is doing a low route. And a little quick grab over here by Mog, but he is taken out by Muji. I hate you guys for doing this name game on me. Hate it. But that flag is actually going to be babied and actually pushed into the base to make it harder to grab. Convict, though, coming in from his low route, and he just completely misses it. I don't know if he got shot off course or he just failed. Either way, it doesn't matter. He has to respawn, and now both teams have to reset. The score is 0-0. The first map was Arx Navina, guys, and Epidemic won it 4-2. I am drinking a Whitewater IPA by Sam Adams, 5.8% alcohol, and the flag automatically returns on the Diamond Sword side. So that's where you say something, Jim, as I try to take a sip of my beer, but I guess you're not going to do that, as they're trying to clear.
I'm doing some adminning stuff.
Alright, so here comes Mog from the back. Oh, he has a saber on him. That looks so funny. He had a saber on his tail, but he was outrunning it as he was about to touch the flag, but he was taken down by Mystical Rush on the stand. I see the GG brothers up here raining some mortars and actually Mervs on the stand as Convict is trying to do a back grab. Chicken and Waffle spotted him. He's going to try to break his regen, but I don't think he did. Actually, he did, as a sniper was able to land a shot on him, so this soldier probably won't go anywhere. A lot of chain fire on him. Even though the GG brothers were coordinated and getting the caps, the clear from the top hill, didn't really do much. As I was watching Mog over here, he just did a soldier cap. Well, he isn't soldier, right? Yeah, a Pathfinder, actually. I meant to say a cowboy cap from the left to right, a low to high, and he's actually going to make this home, and the only person to stop him is nobody.
Again, iNap with the early lead.
Wow, that's a 1-0. Actually, iNap did not lead the last map. It was Epidemic.
Oh, I could have sworn they took the first one. My bad.
Yeah, they came back, though. They led it 2-1.
Oh, yes, you are right now that I think about it.
So there's the first point in the board with 22 minutes and 14 seconds left. iNap really showing it off. I can't stress that enough, guys. I mean, this, again, TWL #1 team is Epidemic, and iNap is really showing their stuff off against them and actually, you know, staying ahead of the game most of the time. Unfortunately, lost the last map, but they're going to try to fight for the overtime map if they win this one. I do want to notice that... I do want to point out, though, as we were talking about Dodgepong's production tomorrow, he is confirmed to do the PK versus the Puppy Kisses versus Vex match tomorrow. So, right here on this channel, guys, we're going to have some epic esports. Epic esports.
If you guys haven't yet, you can go bet on it.
Oh, yes, that's right.
As we mentioned.
Take your Shazbooks you win from tonight and put it all in that game. I think it's going to be worthwhile to watch.
The real question is, will Puppy Kisses crash the Shaz economy second night?
I don't know. We'll see, though.
The biggest
after these kind of games, seeing them play last night and watching iNap, you know, who wasn't the favorite going into this, and a lot of money in favor, or Shazbooks in favor of Epidemic, anything can happen. The flag just moved, though, on the red team side. That's the Internap, and, you know, it looks like the GG brothers are going to try to tag team this flag, try to move it around a little bit. But they're getting denied. Lion GG now just going down. The blue team's flag was moved a little bit and instantly returned by Mystical Rush. Looks like it was a low to high, but didn't really get too far. Who's being cast on Sunday? We don't know yet. You guys will have to tune into natribes.com for news updates. We also post on Reddit, or I post it on Twitter. So just stay in the scene, guys. That's all I ask you guys to do in this community, is really stay in touch with each other. And, you know, you just have to go to really one site, usually Reddit, to learn it all.
I believe it's Who Legs wins versus Vex on Sunday.
Is that what do you know if it's going to be a 9 or 10 o'clock game?
It's 10 o'clock. Best of 3
on
now.
A Sunday?
We're to that point for all the games. Yep. Best of 3, 10 o'clock game on a Sunday.
Come on, man. Some of us work in the morning on Monday.
Well, you work in the morning tomorrow, don't you?
Yeah, but, I mean, it's normal for me to be up during this late. This is a Sunday. Alright, whatever. I'm not going to complain now. It's got Chicken and Waffles and Simtex coming in for the clear, as Mog is going to come in from a... over the hill, over the cliff, over the plateau, whatever you want to call it, route. He's going to get his regen now. The flag stand was not really cleared. Slice is going to try to get a couple more shots. He is doing a good job distracting, though, as Mog is able to grab it full health. Now I'm going to look over here on the Internap side. I don't think Convict's going to be able to come in from his back grab soon enough. Lion GG's the only one there to get an E-grab. He is taken down. This might be another cap in favor of Internap. He is in an MA by Simtex on, or airmail, I should clarify. Convict, and that's a 2-0 lead in favor of Internap. 19 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Internap dropping some inventory stations from the ground, from the sky. Jesus.
Were you expecting anything like this, APC or Jim?
I was not. I really was thinking Epidemic. I always say this is their best map, and I mean they beg to differ. But every time I play them and cast them, they just dominate this map with their D strat. Well, that's not really being the case this time.
Yep.
We'll see how it goes for them. I mean.
Everyone else is noticing all these inventories dropping from the sky. Look at Trism GG doing a little llama grab. I'm actually looking around for Convict because they usually do a good job, you know, making smart decisions or like maybe even pass it off. But it didn't look like he was going to go far anyway from the get-go. So whatever. He just did it. It didn't really matter. He didn't screw anybody up. A little action over here on the Diamond Sword flag stand. I think I see Slice trying to put some shots into it, but no, Mystical Rush is able to stay it. Keep it at their side of the field. I want to note, though, guys, we had the Combine hosted by Epidemic, this #1 team hosting this event. You know, good sports, and always, you know, trying to stick with the meta, or at least define their own meta, really. They're the ones that are the originators of the D-Stack. And, you know, recently they picked up Mystical Rush from the Combine, and look at him, he's an all-star player already, so... I don't know how many people out there are first time watching this, second time watching it, or don't really play in the competition scene, or don't even get really involved with the community. I beg you to, you know, join us. It's a good community. You get to hang out with me. I'm from HiRez. You get to hang out from Besneeze and JimChrist, who's bald. I mean, how many people that are online are bald, and you get to hang out with them on a daily basis?
Oh God.
Not many. I'll answer
Not
that one.
bald, by the way.
I think
So
Jim's
Trism
the only
GG
one in my life.
Yeah, right. So Chisholm GG with a, is this a brute? Yeah, it's a brute grab, and he's actually getting pretty far with it, though he's just chained out, and it might be a quick return, unless someone gets a quick shot on it, like Convict! Convict from coming to the back! That's how you do it, that's how you escort, and that is just going to be a cap, I would say. Ella Blue Jay for the catch, Chicken and Waffle's the only one there trying to get it, and there's the first cap for Epidemic. That was just beautifully done. If we had Dodge Bomb's replay system there, that would certainly be the highlight. I hope someone grabs that highlight because that is just something that we always love to see from any team. Simtex trying to do a quick grab, but, you know, he gets it out, you know, kind of far, almost halfway, but Line GG's there to catch it.
Epi not going to give this up without a fight? Eh?
Esports.
You know,
We can drop the esports word on that. Can you guys continue as I take a drink?
Yeah, go ahead. Take a drink, APC. I will continue, as this is a very exciting, action-packed game.
Okay.
Not sure what's going on right now, though. It seems to be a lull in the action. Convict is coming in on a back road, though. And there is an inventory station here. Convict's just clearing, though. He should have no problem with that inventory station. I guess Prism is following him up on the back, actually, inf grabbing.
Yeah, they're switching it up a little bit. This time not in Brew. He grabs an Infiltrator as he tries to take a disc jump. Looks like he took a shot as well from, I don't know, was it Naka? Not sure.
It was Naka.
So yeah, it was Naka, the Hoff for Team Internap. And there's the, you know, all the inventory stations being called in again. I thought that was a pretty unique feature. There's a lot of things. Hold on, before I start talking about Tribes Ascend in general, let's talk about Ma grabbing it from the back again. This time he's not going far. He's actually taken out by that base turret. So the generators are up for Team Epidemic. The D-Stack really showing its place. Because otherwise, I think Mog would have made it a bit farther. Excuse me.
I think
Go ahead, Jim.
I think the inventory stations are an example of emergent gameplay.
That is the definition of emergent gameplay. And we do talk about the emergent gameplay in the office a bit. We are talking about the Shocklands being emergent gameplay. With Trism GG from the back, he successfully grabs it as an infiltrator with a quick E-grab and an important E-grab by Simtex. A quick return by the other GG brother, Line GG, and Trism GG gets that cap, tying it up 2-2. So pretty much the opposite of what we saw last time. Where, you know, the first map on Arcs, we saw Epidemic take the lead, and then 1-0, and then Internap came with 2. Now we start to see Epidemic, the ones lagging behind at first, and now tying it up.
So what do you think they have to do now to stop this game from getting away from them, iNap?
iNap needs to pay attention to, I would say, at first, the scoreboard, because you see, you know, Trism switching up from Brute to Pathfinder to Infiltrator, and, you know, that's really starting to throw them off course. That's how they got 2 caps in a row. First he was Brute, second he was Infiltrator. Look at Trism GG right now in Infiltrator. The other thing they need to do is to, I think, start moving that flag a little bit more. You know, it looks like they're really basing it on Mog to get it off the stand, and if they don't, then they start to have some trouble. But that's the problem with a D-Stack. It's hard to move the flag at will. So Yeah, go ahead. I want some
I would
second
just
input.
like to. I want to call it right now, and I want to say, even if Internap loses this game and gets knocked down to the losers bracket, we are going to see them in the Pro League.
All right, well, Jim, when you're saying that, Mog came in from a low to high, and the only person on the stand was Source, and he didn't even get a shot on him. The only person that's able to get a shot on him. Actually, LA Blue Jays are there in the strike, which is very, very scary, and it looks like it really slowed down Mog. That's where the strike really comes into play. It's what we call emergent gameplay, folks. And a couple shots landed on him. He now has, like, I can't even look because he just died. He has very little health. And the quick grab by HiRezApc. Is he now in Pathfinder? No, he's in Infiltrator still. Blue Jay coming out of that strike, you know, ditches the strike, but he gets the return. That's all he really wanted. Convict might be able to get that punt from Trism. I would put money on that one, or Source. Somebody's going to pick it up, and it looks like Convict takes a shot from Rincewind, but he's still able to get that flag out a little farther. Chicken and Waffles almost got that return, but not so much as he was taken out. Line GG punts it forward to Muji. Muji should be able to get this. No, Convict just comes out of nowhere. He has yet to die, but now he finally dies as Muji now gets the flag again. Simtek's the only one to stop him, but he is taken out by Muji, and let's get that return. There's that return, and the cap. Now Epidemic takes the lead, 3-2. Yep. This might be a replay of what we saw last time.
I think what happened there for Internap was they, in their kind of panic to get the flag home, they left their flag completely open. And you know, if you're going to do that, then teams are going to get your flag out, and if they get a return, they're going to score a point.
Man, this is again like. It looks like this coordination between HiRezApc and Convict, just those two players on offense, are really running the team right now. We haven't even seen a standoff, if I recall correctly. Am I right?
No, not tonight. Not this map.
Not this map, yeah. And
not this map.
It just seems like, you know, Line GG's throwing his, you know, is distracting, but he ends up dying quick. But that, you know, that's what he's doing right now. So you watch. First, Line GG takes all the shots. Everyone paid attention to him. HiRezApc gets the grab, and look at Convict coming in for the escort. This is what they're doing. So they don't even care. Like, he's down. If Rincewind dies from Line GG, okay, he doesn't. So Convict's plan didn't really work as planned. But that's what they try to do. They just plan this escort role. And I don't think they really caught on to that. They being Internap, they haven't caught on to that strategy. There's Mod with the grab, but he's taken out. Slice might try to do something. No, he's taken out too. They're trying to move the flag out of that position. Look at that flag rise up, rise up the tower. That's what it's called. It's a tower. And yep.
It's kind of interesting here. Epi's generator is down. You know, I think Epi might be trying for a different strategy here. They have their Hoff, they have a sniper, and then they have Mystical Rush up as their chaser, and I don't really see a fourth defense player from them.
LO Blue Jay pushed forward a little bit, but looks like he's now going back. He is in Raider. Now, is he playing Raider defense? Is that what he usually does?
He usually plays Technician D, but I think maybe they don't think their generator is as valuable in this map or something like that, so they've decided to leave it down.
Well, that was interesting because now he just switched over to Pathfinder in a remote inventory station, but there's Slice for a grab. This might be as planned because Slice usually isn't grabbing. He isn't Soldier. He gets a punt off. I thought I saw Simtek coming behind. No, he's far behind. So it might be Mog that picks this up in the midfield. This is going to maybe turn into a tie game. Oh, he blows right by it. So Mystical Rush might be able to get that return. No, he does not. Mog, I don't think should be the one that picks this up, but they do get the kill on Mystical Rush. Somebody else needs to take this from Mog. He should not hold on to this. They're going to crash like crazy or snipe him out. This actually helped them out. I don't think they should have sniped him out. They should have sniped other players.
Yeah.
But whatever, they still have the flag. Chicken and Waffles is being escorted by Slice and Simtex. Line GG's trying to crash, but he has no health. He's actually down. I think he might have died to that tree. Muji's trying to chase now. See, he was the Hoff, and now he... Look at that, guys. The Hoff turns into a Pathfinder. Doesn't get the return, but he does get enough distraction and shots on him. That Mystical Rush, who is normally chasing, gets that return. And they prevented that tie game. That was a great cluster, but no scar.
Needs to be punishing Epidemic for that. They are taking everyone off their stand. iNap needs to have a player there ready, because if they do, Epi's never going to get their defense reestablished. They're taking everyone off the stand. All iNap needs to do is have someone sitting at their base in Pathfinder. As soon as that flag's returned, thrust off, and there you go.
Good call.
Yeah. I don't know why they're not doing it.
Yeah, and it seems like, you know, that would change the tides of this game a bit. They are moving the flag a bit more now, which is what we needed to see in the first place, and they're getting it farther out. And it looks like the defense over here on, I don't know if it's a matter of HiRezApc and Convict not really working together as much to get the flag out, or if it's, you know, stiffening up over here on the defensive side. But you're absolutely right, and I'm glad you brought that up, because that is something that I always try to point out from other teams. And when you do rely on, as a team, as everyone crashing into Pathfinder, that's the downfall, is you leave your flag stand wide open. And we see that time and time again in tribes, that even though you get the the awesome return, you gotta watch out for the chain grab.
Yeah, I mean, he's your stay-at-home for a reason, right? Or he's called your stay-at-home for a reason.
That is exactly it. I mean, they don't call heavy on flag for nothing. You're on the flag.
Epi have 3 people on the slide right now.
So there's the strategy for them. We're going to watch Mog come in from the back. We have a strike out, and the turret shooting at the the offense over here. It looks like the strike might be able to get a ram on him, and he does. So let's watch this train roll through. JimChrist is in Infiltrator again, so like his last cap. He's going to get the return too. It's right in his path, so why the hell not? But he gets sniped by GSTM. That was probably a good idea, though, because now they have Mystical Rush. This guy is everywhere. This guy is a madman. He's coming out of nowhere, getting that grab. Chicken Waffles gets a kill on him and the return, even though there was 3 people surrounding him. He laughs because, well, why shouldn't he? Here's come Convict down the slide. That's what he was actually planning on, exactly what you were talking about, JimChrist, waiting for that grab. But Naka was there on the stand, so they would play that right. Now, if this was the other team, this was iNap doing that to Epi, then we probably would have seen that flag into what we like to call danger zone.
I would like to point out that was a great play by Chicken and Waffles. If they had given up that pointer, that would have been disaster.
Disaster, but not the end of the game. We do have 7 minutes and 52 seconds left for those of you that can't see the timer if you're playing on low quality or I don't know, whatever. We do have a ball game here. It is, or a flag game if you want to be cute. It's 3-2 in favor of Epi, and they did win the first map, so if they do win, they advance. If they lose, we do a overtime map. This is a best of 3 map or a series. Simtex is going to come and try to grab the flag and soldier. No, he's going to do a distract for Mog. Mog coming down from the back, and he's body blocked by Slice, his own teammate. And I can just hear them yelling at each other. I hear the Shazbot coming out. Wasn't even, yeah, that wasn't what was supposed to happen, clearly. Mystical Rush gets the return, even though there's 3 other people on iNap trying to escort that home. There's Line GG, that's not Line GG, that's LL Blue Jay coming out of the strike. They're going to pick up that, Line GG is the one that picks up the strike, so not only do they get the flag and possibly a cap if Simtex can't get this, he does get the return, so that was good. At least they got that, but Epidemic does keep their flag. I think, Simtex said so clutch, that's great.
That's kind of hanging on by a thread here. They 2 flags in a row now, almost got home, and they haven't really gotten the Epi flag anywhere near as far recently. They are going to have to get something going here.
Yeah, the last time we saw them get it past midfield was when they kind of clustered at home, and when we started talking about how they have a lack of chain grabs. And that was a couple minutes ago. No, I want to give up on iNap, though, as Mog comes in from the back, and I thought he might have gotten out a little farther than that, but Simtex is like, alright, my turn. And he actually has some decent speed with him. He gets a little boost from the turret, but a not needed boost, as he does get sniped afterwards, forcing him to punt. There's a, yeah, it's Mog, a red teammate, trying to pick this flag up from the field. He has 600 health. He gets Nitron a little bit, or I thought he got Nitron, but the second Nitron landed. That's popped out, and it might be a return for Mystical Rush. No, not this time. So the flag is picked up by Slice. A little escorting action here. Now we're starting to see a little pressure for Epi. LL Blue Jay's like, alright, I'm going to buy some time, guys. I'm going to take it out over here. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's going to try to stay alive as long as he can. He actually punts it to buy even more time. The only person over here is Convict, so they're going to try to get this cap here. This might be a cap. Oh no, he was just on the flag stand. He just missed the cap. Mystical Rush, that was well done. They deserved that cap. Because not only did they cluster that successfully home, it was close, but they didn't just jump on the flag with the flag. They let the crash come in, they finished them off, and then they got the cap. That was very smart.
Was
I'm hoping for a 3rd map personally.
Me too.
And it looks
this
like
is a crazy series so far.
Another map means another beer.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong at all. So here's JimChrist and Convict doing their thing again. Mog, though, is able to point this one out, and Convict actually just stops on his route. You know, he's like, alright, he saw me. Let's try to throw him off here. I think JimChrist is going to come in for a little grab. Maybe a little fake grab. So I don't know what they're going to try to pull off here. This is going to be hard. They know Convict's back there. Trism's now down. Convict just might as well just stay up there, and I think that's what he's going to do. He's stream sniping. He's listening to the stream. Jim, disqualify him.
Alright. Sure, disqualified.
Alright, there you go. There you have it from the man himself again. LL Blue Jay, oh, that's what they're going to try to do, is they're going to try to get LL Blue Jay to distract for this. Maybe they're going to do a strike grab? this is what I think they're going to do. I'm going to guess this. They had Convict switch to a Juggernaut, and I think... Oh, no, they're just going to let somebody else grab it. So Convict is going to be a Juggernaut, just trying to nervous stand, maybe grab it. As Simtex is going to do, again, the same thing. He's going to try to grab the flag. His turrets shoot at him, and now he's rammed by LL Blue Jay. Convict was... There he is. Really focusing on Convict, because I'm really curious on what they're going to do when they got shut down on offense. That strike is weak. I don't think LL Blue Jay has time to return this right now.
I think
return this, repair it.
He's going to get taken out here, I'm pretty sure. They're trying to chain out that. Look at his team. Oh! Wow. Okay. You got to give his team credit for that. I don't know if you saw that. Two guys chaining at that rocket that was chasing Blue Jay, and they hit it. So he's still
there's another rocket coming in on him. I don't think they're going to be able to shoot this one down. Oh, he snipes it out!
Sniped it out. Jeez.
Yeah, esports,
another
right?
one though. This is getting a little foolish.
Look at he flies around.
Oh, they again. Okay. You know what, Epi? You can have that strike. You can keep it. They gotta get. I mean, they're gonna get it eventually. But at what point? There, they just got it. At what point is it not worth the time? You know?
I mean, I'm not even interested in Convict having the flag here going from like I think like a high to low because that was more esports than what he could pull off right now.
Well,
but yeah, Convict does have the flag at 260. Nope, he dies on the ass of that ship. And they're probably going to get the return too. Well, okay, wait a second. They're not really on that as much as I thought they were. It's Muji here getting the flag, going to punt it forward to Lion GG. Convict's going to escort this, but they have time to crash. Look at the crash come in. This is, nice crash here. Chicken Waffles, I think, just got a Nitron on him. He might be able to get the return, or Twin might get the return. He does, maybe before he dies. Nicely done. I mean, there's really not much they could have done in that situation, even though Convict did crater on the ass of that ship. Don't think he could have got that much farther either. He wasn't going that fast.
So I mean, we have 2.5 minutes here. This is getting down to it, APC.
3-3. That's right. I forgot we did get the tie game as the ship does pass overhead, guys. Means we have a ball game every time the ship flies over the head.
And we have Mog coming in on a low tie in about 3 seconds, but the flag won't be there.
It doesn't matter because he got his regen and picked it up. Oh, he was banking on getting that little, the little, what should I say, the incline of the base there, but instead he face plants into the wall.
And Epi, I think, is going to hide this from Simtex. He's going to try and get it midfield, but they're not going to let him.
Don't ever tell me to watch the game. Someone tells me in chat to watch the game. I'm watching the game. You clearly don't know the importance of the ship in the sky.
Yeah, that ship. Did you see actually? If you see, someone called it an inventory station, and it looked like it came out of the ship. Amazing.
I told you, it's what goes on. That's the lore of the game. You don't believe me? I'm HiRez. All right, Convict trying to get the flag home there, but he gets it knocked out of him on a second retry. But LL Blue Jay tries to take it off the stand. So now they're just trying to move their flag right now because they don't really have anything else going on. Why not? So they're just basically resetting, grabbing the flag, and moving it as much as they can. So yeah, both teams are really playing it safe, it looks like. They really want to make sure they have these timed, coordinated offensive strikes and making sure the defense is up. We see the Epidemic generator up again. Their turrets are both up. The first one's up, yeah, and I'm checking the second one. Yep. No, that one's down.
Mog is on that crazy tower route. And he's just coming in now.
This is actually good timing because Slice doesn't get... Okay, Slice wasn't in the way, so Mog is able to grab this full health. And Muji was the Hoff. All his stuff was taken down. The force field and himself was taken down. I heard a Nitron
this is looking
from
really
a chaser.
Good for
and this,
iNap.
yeah, this looks like a cap in my eyes, unless someone can pull something off. And there's the fourth cap. 45 seconds remaining.
They're gonna DF now, I imagine. They're just gonna DF, and Epi's gonna crash, and we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, you do see the game usually going to overtime in this situation, especially with these two type of teams. They're both top-tier teams right now. Weird to say iNap is a top-tier team. You don't really see him in competition much. Here comes Convict from a background. Oh, he gets MA'd. Was that an MA? If so, that was a fantastic shot. I'm assuming it's Chicken and Waffles because he just said I am the greatest. Guys, we only have 15 seconds left in this game. It looks like iNap is going to force us into a third map.
Yeah, Epi needs to do something too quick, and they're all coming in one by one against 7 players. I don't think they're going to be able to do it.
Lion GG can make it. He has 3 seconds to get there. He has full health.
No.
It looks like... Oh, no, Source is the... Oh!
He like a split second late there, I guess, eh?
The same thing happened to me, too, on my MAA match, but you know what? That's what happens. He did not grab it in time. I'm sure he's complaining that I grabbed it. Oh, wow. Actually, I guess Epidemic lost the 7th towards the end. You look at the scoreboard, and they are losing. They did lose a 7th, but I don't think that was that long.
4 to 3.
Be?
Sorry?
Who are they missing?
Mystical Rush.
Oh,
Ooh,
no,
that's important
Source,
too.
the sniper.
No,
no,
he wasn't
Mystical
Source.
Rush.
No,
You're
Mystical
right,
Rush,
you're
the
right,
chaser,
you're right.
is missing. That is probably why they got away with that last cap. Either
Well,
way,
I mean,
that's what happens.
let's not speculate too early on that.
Well,
I
okay,
don't
no,
know
well,
when
I'm
that-
saying in their defense, but you're
iNap
right.
had a good clear, and it didn't look like that route was spotted. No shots went on the capper, by all regards, even with the
Okay,
chaser.
Jim, you
that
put
was
me in my
home.
place. I accept it, alright? You don't have to say anymore.
Alright.
Make me look like a fool.
Sorry, sweetheart.
It's okay, babe. But you're absolutely right. That was a good clear, and that was a good cap. I mean, that was uncontested. You know, he could have had someone chasing him, but he still had a lot of health, so even if he did... yeah. So, they're asking if they have a 7th. I mean, that's fair game. Drops happen. Things happen. I'm actually surprised they would want to play this map. We're on Canyon Crusade right now. This is not the map. The next map is the Dangerous Crossing. Dangerous Crossing.
Yes,
We're switching to
we
that
are
now.
going back to Dangerous Crossing again. We're gonna finish this matchup on that map, and this is exciting. I mean, like, looking at that matchup on paper, you would not have expected this to go to a third map. You would have expected Epidemic to win both maps. Pretty uncontested.
Yeah, I think if you
Internap.
asked the general community, they would have said the same thing. And, I mean, the Shaz books don't lie either. All the bets were on Epidemic. So, guys, again, we're going to talk about the betting scheme. It is new to the NA Tribe scene. It is new to the North American scene in general. Game Shrine has them, but we don't have them over here in North America. Brought to you by Besneeze. He's here. You can thank him. You can thank me for the idea, I guess. I wanted to get my gambling fixed, and I don't get to gamble anymore. So I got it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have some Shaz books here, which is maybe part of the reason why you're here. If you haven't gambled yet, or if you haven't heard about it, go to the natribes.com site, register an account in any game that hasn't been played yet, and you can see it on the brackets. You can put your bets up. And it looks like if whoever bet on iNap might get a good payout. It all depends on how much you put on it. But we are going to go into a third map. The first map went to Epidemic, 4-2. The second map went to iNap, which they won it at in the last 45 seconds of the game. It was what, 4-3, or is it 3-2? I forget what it was tied at. I think it was tied at 3-3. So I think it was 4-3 on Dry Dock.
4-3.
Yep, in favor of iNap. And now we're going into the third map. This is Dangerous Crossing.
I'm excited for this map.
I am too. I'm getting
I
a little
feel
out
like
of breath.
iNap will be able to move it a lot with cluster play and such,
Goodbye.
compared to other maps like Dry Dock.
Yeah, we'll
You know
see.
how DX is. A lot of cluster play.
Oh, man. Now, who's the better cluster team?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't really see Epi cluster that much because they have so much at home, right? We'll see, though.
Epi plays with this really interesting strategy, which isn't going to work all that well on this map, in my opinion. And their strategy is, let's keep our flag home, let's try and get the enemy flag, and we're going to rely on, the few times the flag gets out, we're going to get it out at full speed and get it home, right?
Yep.
On
And just
this
to
map, it's
clarify, all deployables are banned, right, Jim, on DX?
Any powered deployables, yes. So inventory stations are still allowed, but nothing else.
Alright.
Alright, well, guys, we have 60 seconds left. We'll go over the rosters in just a second. I still want to remind you, I'm going to keep throwing these things at you guys. This is only the qualifiers. The winner of this map will advance to farther into the qualifiers, which will, ultimately seed them. But they will also move into the Pro League automatically because we have gotten to that part of the tournament. The loser goes to the loser bracket, but they still have a chance at the Pro League, so, it doesn't really matter. You shouldn't get discouraged. And this is only the beginning of it, guys. We then split into a Pro League, which has $2,500 as a cash prize available to them, and we also have a House League of all the other teams that even, my team and Besneeze's team, MIA, we're out, but we're still, heads up for the House League, so you have a lot of games to look forward to in the next few weeks. And natribes.com to find out more information. Meanwhile, let's move into the game. We have 10 seconds left as we have Blood Eagle at iNap, we have Mog, Naka, GSTM, I gotta slow down a little bit, but I don't want to, Chicken and Waffles, Slice, Rincewind, and Simtex, and on the Diamond Sword side, we have a Team Epidemic, we have Muji, Source, Mystical Rush, he's back in the game, Lion GG, Chisholm GG, Hello Blue Jay, Convict, we have Fun's coming around, we have GG's going around. Let's get this going. Let's see what team has the better cluster, the better routes, the better strategy. Anybody have any predictions?
Oh, I don't know after those last 2 minutes.
I'm predicting...
Tell you what, hold up, let me
Internap
get this out
4-3.
here before we start. Type in the chat, we're going to do a 500 gold giveaway to the player that guesses the right score. So make sure you say Epidemic wins 3-2 or Internap wins 3-2. You know, I'm watching the first person to say it. The first person in IRC that says it, or the chat, I'm watching in IRC, will win 500 gold. So get to it, guys. Put your predictions. I'm not watching right now, so I hope you're doing it.
And
Mog gets the grab, and he's out with it, right to left. He does not have much health left. He is actually, I thought he was sniped out.
And Convict is taken out on route as well, coming in.
All right, well, the flags look like they're going to go back to their stand. Yep, so one flag stays home, the other flag goes back home. And the first minute elapsed without really much going on. All right, now I want to see what you guys are saying for predictions, because I'm actually really interested.
There's a ton of predictions in there. All over the board, too.
It's there all over the board. I'm actually seeing more people saying Internap's going to win, which is, this is crazy, guys. I would love to see it myself to see who's going to lead the HiRezApc leaderboard, which is also on the site. Besneeze has some more stuff coming, too, in regards to that. We'll talk more about that later. So, watching Simtex and Mog over here on the right side, are they doing a double cap? We're going to have to find out, as Chicken and Waffles is crashing pretty quickly on the left side. I guess they're going to do like more of like everybody cap strat, because, oh no, Chicken and Waffle just backed up last second. Mog should not grab this. He actually fails into the wall. Esports. Chicken and Waffles actually taken down. Simtex is going to pick it up on the ground. That is the esports we're looking for. He's actually going to try to punt it forward as far as he can just to get it moving. But Convict comes in from the right to left, and he's looking pretty healthy. He's in Soldier and moving at 250. He's not going to have to touch the ground anymore. So it's only really up to Slice to get this off the stand, but he is now in a bad position. That's going to be the first cap in favor of Epidemic. All right, don't make me look like a fool there, Convict. Everybody respawning here. Everyone's going to restart their routes except for Mog. Mog looks like he's going to be confident in the Soldier route here. Going 260, a decent route here. But man, I just see all blue people over here. If he gets away with this, I will give him one HiRezApc of my own.
He's spotted as well.
They spotted. He gets away with it!
Almost.
Yeah, I always had to give away HiRezApc there.
I'm curious.
How valuable that is.
I'm curious about Epi's strategy here. They have Source sniping, LL Blue Jay playing a Soldier D, and Muji playing the Hoff. Do they have a chaser?
I don't see any path right now, so if they are, it's a Soldier chase.
I think
there's a path
too, I think, with Mystical Rush.
Now Lion GG is path now.
Oh, you know what? I think what they're doing is they're having their offense, if they die, they kill out and help out D.
Makes sense.
Alright, so some people are saying Team Epidemic's D is going to be too strong against this, but you know what? I don't think D really matters in a map like this. It does, okay? I don't want to say it doesn't at all, but I think, again, cluster style and just simply getting the flag off the stand is not half the battle. Half the battle is actually getting it home. Or keeping the flag home, I would say, is the biggest battle. Mog's going to grab the flag, and there it is, right past the Epidemic's, right past the Epidemic defense. Gonna punt it up, and there's 3 people there waiting for him. I only see 2 people, the GG brothers over here. Chicken and Waffles picks us up. What you see? What you saying? What for?
Slice mid-aired the flag after the punt and knocked it further to his feet.
Wow,
it was absurd. I've never seen that before. I hope that was caught on camera because that was amazing.
We need that Dodge Pong replay. God damn it, Dodge Pong! Why can't you have no life?
There. I'm gonna go highlight that later. That was epic. That was
Alright,
fucking
well,
esports,
let's go
man.
look back into this. That esports happening. We might see the tying cap here for Internap. A little thrust action from Mog, and here it is, guys. Again, I think these games, these maps, go back to back to back to back. You get people like really tying these games up all the way to the last minute. Each map, it seems like. And Trizzle GG's gonna try to get the lead here for his team, but he is taken out. I think he got a little punt off. It's exactly in the midfield, and now the flag's returned. So, a lot of action already. Not so much what we predicted, though, with the cluster action. It seems like they are trying to do what they usually do on other maps, trying to get the clear, and just getting out with a fast route. Because if you do get out with this map, in this map with a route, you have a good chance of getting home, unless you get sniped out, which we saw with Slice, but he was able to punt it farther with that. I can't believe I missed that.
You'll see it later, I'm sure. I'm definitely... There's one thing that's going to get highlighted, it's that.
Alright, well, Slice has the flag again. Let's see if he can do it again. If he does it again, what are we going to do for him? I'll clap.
I'll clap,
Anybody
too,
else? Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll give him a clap.
Alright, so Slice, actually just passes it. Just missing his teammate, and a little solo return by Mystical Rush in front of a couple of Internet players. Mystical Rush really showing off some good stuff.
I like seeing that. That I think is really, really... shows a player who has really, really good control over their movement and tribes when they get returns like that.
Yeah, it feels good too.
Yeah.
Jim, somebody in chat wants you to adopt them. They want you to be their dad.
Yep. I'm not sure about that.
I don't know how to feel about that
I'd
either.
throw it out to you.
I don't know. APC, will you be his mom? His or her mom?
No, I
Okay.
wouldn't.
Well, I think it's not a deal for me then.
Yeah, I just want to be,
The
you know, the guy
deal
that
breaker.
just, you know, like,
All
I
right,
want to be the home
Sorry,
wrecker.
Payork, but no family here.
All right, back to the game. Chisel GG and Lion GG trying to clear for Convict. Convict is waiting for his regen. There it is. He's coming in as Soldier. This is a typical route for him and most captors in this map. They're gonna get out with it successfully. They're out pretty clean too. Rincewin trying to get a little miracle MA. Kind of close, but not enough. Trying to get some chain on him now. The sniper's trying to shoot him. He's down to 600, 535 health. There's a lot of different colors over here on the Epi flag. Now it's turned into mostly blue. Convict just had enough air control to turn into the flag stand. Oh, he's taken down, but it bounces straight into him. But he's taken down
Holy
too.
cow.
Muji gets taken down, and there's the cap. Wow, I thought, like, I got stuck in my camera inside the base, so I couldn't see what's going on. I just kept seeing people die. And I would have loved to see someone come in and swoop the flag and get the return, but nope. There's a second cap for Team Epidemic. We have 18 minutes and 17 seconds left. Again, guys, this is Epidemic winning 2-1, and if they take this map, they move on further into the Pro League and secure their spot in the Pro League. Did I just say Pro League twice?
Yes.
Yeah.
They move
sorry.
on further in the qualifier.
Qualifiers,
Yep.
and then they secure their spot in the Pro League. Jim, please don't do that.
The winner
Jim,
gets one
stop!
APC, that's why we love
Is that why you love me? Because I want to just kill
you.
myself.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Alright,
need
so
our
there's a
LD.
quick grab and return. Using me for my LD skills, or lack of skills. Alright, so anyway, let's go back to the flag, and the flag returned, went back. Now the flag got grabbed again. Returned by Rincewin again. The flag is out in the field, and actually electing to stay out there. Nope, LO Blue Jays like, just kidding. Alkalal with the Buana face, as usual. Wouldn't be a Twitch chat without it. I'm surprised we don't see Fish Sticks in here today. You know, he's all into these games earlier, but we don't see him the past couple days.
He had to go traveling today.
That is right. I shouldn't call him out like that. I did watch his. Did you get that from his tweets?
No, he was going to cast today, but then he had to go traveling.
That's right. He had some kind of a. Yeah, I remember. But again, guys, we're gonna get some cool casters back into the action. Can't wait to see a small Kiwi cast. Yeah. Oh, a nice little body block on Naka, or for Naka on Line GG as Convict comes in, and Naka really holding down the fort there. I was trying to say last time we saw this map.
We got Mog coming in full.
All right. Well, let's watch that.
Oh, he gets out with it a little bit.
It's not full, but yeah, he gets out a little bit. That flag's actually going to be probably returned by Epidemic. I don't see anybody really do anything with that. But we were casting this match, or this map, in a different match earlier this evening. I was saying how, like, the Hoff is a really difficult position to play in this map, and like I try to Hoff on it myself. I'm not a Hoff, but you know, sometimes you need a Hoff, and I step up to do it. It's hard to stay alive in there, especially when you have a lot of offense going in there. But I give these Hoffs credit for sticking in there, keeping their stuff alive. And what we saw Naka there, get one body block on one of the clear, and then get the flag, or defend the flag when Convict came in. So, hats off for that. You know, you gotta respect when a Hoff can play that position well.
A nice thing to see with the new rules is that the different Hoffs that people play. We have Luigi playing the classic Doombringer with the Saber, and then you have, on the other side, the Brute, Super Heavy Brute. It's really interesting, the different meta coming out.
Mog, hold on. Oh, I thought Slice was going to grab that out of midfield, but Mystical Rush was able to get that return real quick. But Mog was able to grab it, you know, with pretty much most of his health, but he got melted with all this chain fire. So we're starting to see a little lull in the action. I feel like I'm talking a little more than, you know, what we've seen in the beginning, but we couldn't really talk. We got the first couple of caps in the first couple minutes, and now we have, you know, Epi taking a cap a few minutes ago. But these last few minutes have been just grab the flag off the stand and then return 5 seconds later.
You know, I mean,
even sooner.
Epidemic has inventory stations on their flag stand, so I'm going to call this map right now for Epidemic, because iNap doesn't.
Okay, well, you heard it from Jim, and he's always wrong, so it looks like Internap's going to win this map.
Pretty sure to stop and move cat Mog, actually. Right into the inventory station.
Man, I haven't had time to eat this brownie.
That's okay. Take your time to eat the brownie.
No,
We'll,
this is for esports.
You're saving it for esports.
Yeah, and I'm getting
like,
fat, Jim.
Can you just shove the whole thing in your mouth when something like really esports happens?
It wouldn't be that entertaining if I Don't have a camera.
Well, it'd be funny to listen to you talk to you.
Alright, shut up, Jim. We actually have Convict with the flag, and he's getting out with a decent amount of health. He's going. Actually, no one's really landing his shots. This is the first shot landed on him by a sniper, and now he's finally taken out by the sniper, GSTM. The flag is out in the field, and look at Lion GG's with the escort. That's why you escort, folks, because now it looks like the flag is going to go home for Epidemic to make it 3-1, unless Chicken and Waffles can do something. Little pass off to Convict. They really, Epi's really good with these flag passes. I don't think they get enough credit for all the flag passes they do. They're pretty accurate for the most part. And there it is, guys, 3-1. Vinceman was unable to get the chaser that you grabbed.
Wow.
Yeah, this might be the that's what usually happens too. Is if you get a quick grab right after the cap, you can probably make it home. Mog is getting chased by Muji, which is supposed to be in his Hoff outfit. I don't know why he changed that, how he did that so quick. But Muji might be able to get the return. Oh, it slipped by him. Slice is going to get the pick up. No, it looks like it's going to be Simtex. Convict might be able to get something on him. Might get a Nitron. There's a Nitron on him. Convict might be able to get the return, and there it is. Almost for Internap to bring it a little closer. But we still have a lot of time left. I'm sorry to be really rude to you earlier, Jim. You can finish what you're saying. Oh, no, never mind. We had Tristan trying to grab the flag.
I don't even remember ATC.
Okay, Jim, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm used to it. I just ignore you now.
So it looks like a teammate body blocked somebody. I guess we missed that part, unless somebody else on this in here saw it. I know Brick caught it on camera.
There was a little bit of chaos there for the Internap side, most definitely trying to get that flag.
Oh my god, alcohol cracks me up every time with that shit. So yeah, teams are setting up. Looks like they're sticking with the same setup for the most part on both sides. A D-stack on the Epi, Mog doing the capping. I mean, look at the sensors up on the Epidemic side. The turret is up on... Ooh, I'm getting the hiccups.
Yeah, the turret...
Okay, go ahead.
The turret is only up on Epidemic side because Trism GG is not going fast enough on his routes.
I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, no, not Trism. You mean
yeah,
Mog.
Trism. No.
Why would the turret lock on?
Because if Trism's going really quick, the enemy turret will shoot and kill his turret.
Yeah, but the enemy turret's down.
You just ruined it. You just ruined it. That's all. I was trying to. I was trying to like do something that all the people who were watching earlier would be like, oh, that's. I remember that, but you just ruined it.
Okay, Jim, you done?
I'm disappointed, to be honest.
Alright, so we had some distract by Lion GG, but Naka's like, get the hell out of here. And he just plates him. Shoots. Blue plates him in the face.
Blue plates? That's nice if he did. Convict's coming in right now, though. Oh, actually, Trism and Convict crossing.
Yeah, and he's out pretty fast and with full health. Not full health anymore, but that's only because he took the disc jump. I think a sniper got a little shot on him, but not enough. Simtex is there to stop it, so is Mog. Mog gets out with a fast grab, but look at that. Did you guys see that saber launcher locked onto him, and it followed him through the flag stand? It wasn't the projectile that killed him, but wow, look at that. Internap was able to get that return, though. That was a good little crash on their part. But yeah, that was actually pretty funny to watch that saber launcher lock onto him and follow him to the flag stand. And then he was finally killed by some chain fire, because Mog did only grab it with less than 100 health, if I had to guess. Faceplay. You like that term? That's what I was going to say at first. Faceplay. We're gonna stick with that. Thank you. I'm getting some support for that.
Is it like when someone crashes into something?
No, it's when someone blue plates someone in the face. A faceplate.
Ah, I see. Faceplate. Yeah, that works.
Nice. Alright, so like my bad speech, my bad English actually worked for once.
Yeah. I'm good with it.
Alright, cool. Jim approved.
So like...
Kid tested, Jim approved.
What's going on for iNap here? They just can't clear the stand, I guess?
Yeah, they're fighting a tough defense, so maybe it is the defense that's going to win this, as some people said in chat.
I mean, I think it's also worth pointing out that they have gotten some flags home. They just haven't been able to, like, get them all the way up the hill. And this is a tough kind of map to deal with, having to... You gotta basically have an entire team with good flag awareness to get that flag all the way up to your stand often.
Alright, well, Convict's out with the flag, and he's just chained out. I was about to say, is he really going to get out that far? But no, they stopped him in time. Yeah, so that flag's just going to get returned. Yeah, we're getting a little lull in the action again. They're starting to set up for their strat. Mog doing his right to left route. Screw you guys for trying to correct my grammar. Grammar with an ER, not AR, just because I can. Mog, yeah, so Mog's gonna come in pretty, you know, with full health, with a decent amount of speed. He's going 250, staying around 240 actually. Oh, he might get the clear on the stand. Oh, Mog was able to stay alive with like just minimal amount of health. I can't see how much health he had because he was just taken down, but he was able to take down that capper since he did not die. And that flag is gonna get returned back at home.
Yeah, no iNap here.
Yeah, it's really not going in their favor. They can't get any look.
This is like the perfect map for
Body
kind
blocks.
of like thrust llama cluster play. And again, the Hawk is leading the stand for Epi, and again, iNap has no one there to deal with it. To take advantage of it and just thrust off the opposite direction.
Yeah, well, that's
There
what
you
I was
go,
gonna say,
down the
but
hill, you know?
you're going like right now would be a perfect time for it. And I see Chicken Waffles might be doing that. As we say that, or they might have Slice grab it. But usually they have a lot of people. Yeah, they should have done that. They should have went on the stand and thrust it out, as you were saying. But most of the time they have a tough defense, and they can't get by them. Mog's doing the same route, but again, doesn't really get too far.
I think right now, for example, Slice is going the wrong direction.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You know,
they are
he's-
not positioning themselves in the right spot.
He isn't going to have any luck skiing towards Blue Jay. He may as well go back to the stand in case Blue Jay returns it.
Yeah,
Or
I think
just
we
KO.
found out what they're doing wrong. I mean, they're doing the right thing in the first place, you know, trying to get the route in and everything, but they just don't have that one person to get the flag moving after the route, because they are getting the grab, or at least throwing the defense off a little bit. So I hope iNap really, you know, watches this cast, takes your advice, Jim, because it is valuable advice. Oh my god, my cat! Climbing up the back of the chair onto my back.
Nice surprise.
Very nice surprise. A cute surprise.
Mog is coming in here, and he's got a
Convict's
great
coming
dude.
in too. Convict's out clean. How about Mog? He's out with a decent amount of health, but he's just getting melted
Oh.
every time he leaves. Convict, though, got shot once, I think, with a sniper, but he still has 775 health. Cat, would you stop clawing my back? And he's, you know, 210 health, and it looks like he's just going to go straight into the flag stand for now. And, oh, Renswin was trying to do something about that, but nope. There's the 4th point in favor of Epidemic, guys. Sorry, I think those of you that voted for Internap or put money on them, it's not looking like the case.
I still believe. Go Internap.
Alright, well,
Well,
somebody's believing, because I'm losing a little hope here. Nothing against iNap, because I am completely impressed.
Internap just called in inventory stations on the two sides of the flag stand, so this match up is probably like even now.
Wait, what was that, Jim?
I said Internap called in inventory stations on the flag stand now, so it's probably even now.
Oh, yeah,
They're
you're
no
right.
longer at a disadvantage.
Yeah, they're starting to like, guys, I know what we're doing wrong. We're just not getting enough inventory stations out there. That's exactly what's going on. But Chisholm GG is going to try to take them out. And yes, guys, it's not that hard to take out that those inventory stations. That one mortar only did like 80 damage, not all the way.
Well,
But
they
anyway,
got-
that first inventory station's down. We're seeing a lot of action over here on the Internap flag stand as Convict is about 3 seconds out to body block by Rinswin. That's the second body block I saw on land in the past like 3 runs, I think. So he's doing his job at least. LL Blue Jay though, they're doing exactly what Internap should be doing. Where when their cappers get shut down, they just need the llama. And again, Rinswin being like a one-man defense here, he gets the Nitron, but he's finally taken down by Convict. Line GG is low and not going in the right direction. Mog here, though, sniped out by Source. Man, that sucks. And he was followed by a Saber launcher. Internap does get the return, though, in front of Convict and Line GG, so you know what? They're still in the game.
Yep.
The cluster could still be something. Simtex trying to do what we were trying to tell him to do in the first place, but Mog is there on the stand. But you still have LL Blue Jay, you have Mystical Rush, you have Source all on defense. You see the inventory stations blocking the ways for the capper there, so...
I want to point out something I like here. Lion was in Juggernaut last time, and instead of using the Merv you normally see, he was using the Mortar. I think that's a really good choice, because you have such like this small hole you're trying to shoot the damage into where the hop is, you know. A Mortar, that's definitely one of the few times I think you would take Mortar over Merv. It's a really good choice. I just thought I'd point that out.
That's nice, dude. That's a good observation. That's just laughing at alcohol.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That's so... Alright, I was just doing some notice. If you want to go to the scoreboard real quick, Brick. Actually, not yet, as we see Simtex. Actually, someone else grabbing the flag, so this might be a little change of events here. We see a little brute grab here, to change up the strat a little bit. But he doesn't get out much farther than Mog has. JimChrist had the flag, but he's taken down. Rincewind should get the return. No Convict is able to maybe do a little something with this. Slice gets kind of body blocked by him. Rincewind gets that return though. Yeah, Brick, go to the scoreboard real quick and notice that the Chaser, Mystical Rush, even though he does have 12 ping, he has 29 kills. But I want to put focus to Source. Even though he's the second last on the scoreboard and he only has 14 kills, that's because he's getting all these assists, these final blows on Mog getting out with the flag, and that's 18 assists. I think that's like 18 kills on the flag carrier for the most part. I've been seeing him finish off the flag carrier all the time. GSTM, though, and the sniper on the other team really doing some work. So it looks like, you know, they're doing a lot of teamwork. They're especially Epidemic on the defense side. They're really communicating well, and there's not much else you can ask for. I don't know how to end that conversation, so I went with that. Was that alright?
No, yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point, APC.
Alright, thank you. So Convict's coming out, so allowing me to say something valuable. And he's out with not too much speed, but he has most of his health. You know, he's in Soldier. The flag's grabbed on the Diamond Sword side, but yeah, you guessed it. It didn't really go far. And looks like LL Blue Jays able to get this return at will. And there's the 5th cap. So they're not really getting the crash in time. And they're not able to move the flag farther. So those are the two things that are going against Internap right now. And I think this is where the lack of, you know, practicing as a team starts to come into play. You don't really have many strategies or ways that you can really rely on. Whereas we see Epidemic always switching it up between, you know, okay, let's just do 2 cap. Let's do, I don't know, I got thrown off with what Source said. I'll say what Source said. He said, GG already? Don't, with a, you know, a side face, because Chicken Waffle's calling good game already, but, they're trying to give him positive reinforcement. Like, guys, you're not out of it yet.
They're still going for the flag, I think. They're still trying. You know, it's like pretty much done now, but, you know, they'll try and get another point or two.
Whoa. Look at Mog over here, grabbing the flag with full health. 713 health, still has most of his health. Convict's trying to run away with this, but he has a lot of internet people on him. He has 3 people on him. I think people need to start coming back. Chicken and Waffles, GSTM, get back here with your carrier. Alright guys, now start defending the flag. You need some communication here. I can't see the whole board, so I can't call it all. But Trism GG does a mortar jump? Was that a mortar jump?
I don't know, but I will tell you, Epi is punishing them for leaving that stand undefended right there.
Yeah, and Lion GG might be able to get this pick up. Oh no, Rincewind gets that clutch return, and that clutch return is going to turn into a cap. 2 minutes remaining, not even 2 minutes remaining, as we have the score 5-2. I saw someone saying in chat that they predicted Epi winning 5-2. This might be your game. You might have a chance at 100 gold, or 500 gold, excuse me. Trism GG trying to change that score, but doesn't get far at all. They're going to bounce that flag into a harder spot to grab.
You might see the greatest comeback in Tribes here. You know, they got that point. If they keep up that momentum, I think they got enough time to get 2 more and then get a flag out before overtime.
That would be the greatest comeback of all time. Though I think I saw the greatest comeback of all time when I was on Monomaniacs. We can talk about that later, though, as we have a grab from Rincewind, who's usually the chaser. So now you can tell Internap's all, you know, what's that term, Jim?
What term? Balls to the wall.
That's right, Jim. They're all balls to the wall now, going for the flag. Trism GG though is, I don't know what just happened there. It's like, I don't know if they nitroned it and got into his back an easy return, or if they passed it into his hands. I don't know, but it was a quick return. Convict was able to grab it real quick, and you know what? That flag's out in the field. That's probably gonna get returned or just stay out there. But we only have 40 seconds left. I think it's safe to say that Epidemic took this one. They're gonna advance to the Pro League and farther into the qualifiers to get a better seed in the Pro League. I said that correctly. I didn't say Pro League twice. And you know, Internap still has a chance at the Pro League, which I do think they're gonna make it still.
Judging by their play today, they have definitely gonna get that spot. I don't know who they're gonna be up against for sure quite yet, but you know, I'm pretty sure they got it.
LOL, Alclaw is nailing all these faces. That's so funny. But guys, 10 seconds remain. Flag is moving around a little bit, but you know what? Everyone pretty much gave up. I'm pretty sure on both sides. It's like, all right, let's just, I don't know,
Jim,
jet around.
They will be facing the winner of Hulags Win and Execa.
Okay.
All right,
That'll
and I
be
think
their next match.
my guess would be Exica, but Hulag's win has a decent roster. But before we jump forward in the brackets, guys, you can go to natribes.com to look at the brackets right now. We're going to report the score in just a couple seconds, and let's get some interviews.
Let's
Jim,
do some
convince
interviews,
them. Convince them to come in here for interviews. I'll talk about the game with Besneeze a little bit. That was Epidemic taking the third map, guys. That was the third map for overtime or the tiebreaker. And yeah, it was 5-2, and it looked like a one-sided match after 7 minutes. At first, it looked like Internap was gonna really fight for this one, but yeah, Epidemic really ran away with this one. So GG's all around, well played, very impressive performance by them, and I look forward to seeing more matches by them.
Hello, Trism.
Yo.
Trism GG, your play on Dry Dock with Convict was pretty cool. I see what you guys were doing. But we'll talk more about that as you have more people coming in from each team. Chicken and Waffles from iNap. Internap has arrived as well. Hello.
Hello.
Do we have any more people coming in? Because you guys usually bring in the whole team, Trism.
APC,
Not quite sure.
before we go any further, I would just like to say to anyone still watching, before you, if you are going off to do other things now, before you do that, 10 p.m. tomorrow night, tune back in right here. We have our second semifinal match, which will be Puppy Kisses versus Vax. Should be just as exciting as tonight.
All right, thank you, Jim. Can you guys, chat it up a little bit? I'm going to try to find the winner for this contest I held. It was 5-2 in favor of Epidemic.
It was Mort, man.
I'm going to confirm that
Team
myself.
Epi, Mort, man. Insider
Alright.
trading.
So let's
So you
let's
guys
get,
let them get that last cap, Trism.
No.
So yeah, that's confirmed. Mortman, I'm going to set up your account with 500 gold. If you could send me your in-game name, that'd be great. But yeah, let's go into the interview portion of all this. We have Mystical Rush, LL Blue Jay, and Trism GG from Team Epidemic, and we also have, who do we got? We got Simtex and Chicken and Waffles from Team Internap. So guys, good games. I'll start off with the winners, Epidemic. You successfully made yourself into the Pro League for a chance at the cash prize. Internap, you're not out of it yet. You still have a chance at the Pro League. But how'd you guys feel about it? Let's talk about the first map on Arx Navina. How'd you feel?
We felt good going into Arcs. It's not one of our stronger maps, but we've been practicing a lot, so we felt very confident going into it. We knew Internap was pretty good at it, so we just want to make sure we came out and established the lead. And we know they like the D-stack on there as well, so we want to kind of take the early lead and then try to get them out of their D-stack to make them kind of put the pressure on them and play more offense.
Yeah, it looked like that. I can actually read that from you guys. And it was a close game the whole time. You guys took the lead at the end with a 4-2 victory for the spoiler alert. But Internet, you guys surprised the hell out of me. Like, I didn't think you guys were like a well-established team. You have good players. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say disregard that, but you guys really came out with a vengeance, and then coming back and winning Dry Dock, where I used to always say Epidemic's best map, and you guys beg to differ. I see your best map whenever I play against you or cast against you, or with you, whatever you want to call it. You do well on Dry Dock. So, how long have you guys been together as a team for Internet?
Like a month, I think.
No, like a couple weeks, 3 weeks maybe.
It's amazing.
Oh wow, okay.
We actually just picked up our Hoff last night, Naka. He joined yesterday.
Was that the name change, or was that Jerk City is 3 weeks old?
Yeah, it's the same team.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, in looking at your roster, it's not like you're, this team that's been on top-tier teams in the past. Like, you guys are just, like, good pug players with, a lot of experience in the competition in general. And let's face it, Team Epidemic is the #1 team on TWL. They've been beating these teams left and right. And you take a map from them and contest them on the first map, too. And, I just want to say congratulations for making this just a great game to watch. And as I mentioned before, you're not out of the Pro League yet. You have to lose these brackets to dominate. What do you feel about your play? Let's talk about the first, second, third map all at one. Just go through it briefly a little bit for us.
Arcs, we love those. We had like the flag on our base. We just lost it. It's really silly. Shouldn't have that cap.
Yeah.
Happened a second time. Shouldn't have that cap.
Yeah, there was twice when. Sorry, go ahead.
We just lost by 1.
Yeah, there was
It would
twice.
have been a lot different.
My bad.
Fuck you.
I thought you were done. Is what I was trying to interject there.
Niners.
Right. Well, how did you guys feel going in? Were you expecting to do kind of that well against Epidemic?
We just D-stack against a D-stack. Normally we just play 4 or 3D. More fun. But like, you just gotta D-stack against a D-stack, even the playing field. Because if you're playing normal against a D-stack, you're at a disadvantage, to be honest.
But were you expecting to be able to do as well as you did? Because, I mean, for a team that's only been around 3 weeks, you guys played very, very impressively tonight.
We knew it was possible that we could have won. Like, even just win the series.
We feel very confident coming into this.
Drydock, I felt the best about it.
Yeah, definitely.
We've never scrambled or practiced the X before.
Yeah, that's a hard map to really practice, because, I mean, we were expecting, like, this huge cluster play from both of you, because that's usually how that map is played, or at least perceived, but it was pretty much played like every other map. I mean, we had the same D-stack for Epidemic. They were really, doing their job there, and you guys are running routes, timed routes with clear and all. We have, Jim brought up some good points on what, he thought we'd do, help you guys out on the offensive end. So if you guys watch the VODs, I think it would really, help you guys out in the future. I don't know if you want to do that, but I think both teams can learn from their mistakes in the last 3 maps that they just played. Because I'm still surprised that you guys are only a team of 1 month. I wanted to ask a really good question, but I forgot about it. Besneeze, do you have anything for them?
No.
Wow, thanks. How about you, Brick?
I don't think I can hear him.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna
great
take this
backup,
question.
You probably can't hear him on the stream.
Wow, so I guess I'm just gonna keep conducting this interview.
I can ask some more questions.
Fine.
Like, skip
no one
me
wants
there.
to hear
Wow.
Jim. No one wants to hear you. You're bald.
What a jerk. I actually have a question for you guys, okay? There's this famous kind of, like, video, this highlight reel of, or something like that, of certain mono players yelling at Evanstar to get back on the stand. Was there any of that going on EpiComms tonight, yelling at your Hoff? Because he seemed to really like chasing. Or I'm wondering if that was your strategy to have the whole team crash?
No, Moo always chases. That's what he's good at. He's actually a LD turned Hoff, so that we use that to our advantage and let him chase as well. Our goal with that is to have somebody communicate though, to have somebody cover him if he does go chase. So no, that's working as intended right there.
And one more thing I just want to bring out there. We were having some serious lag ping issues, like hardcore, and we lost a player on dry dock. Like everybody had like close to 100 ping. I don't know what the hell was going on, and our sniper had like 230 ping, and Mystical Rush was playing on his cell phone, like
interesting choice
so
there.
It was it was a mess for us tonight, man.
Yeah, Mystical Rush, we saw crash at the end at least, and he was on the scoreboard, so I was saying, okay, it was a good grab, it was a good clear, but could have been a chance that, he could have got a Nitron or a good chain on him to stop that last cap, but it is what it is, so you guys still took it anyway. It is Team Internap.
So for Team Internap, you guys are actually going to be dropping down to play the loser of Who Lags Win versus Exika. Which team would you prefer out of the two?
I'd say Exika.
Exika's not so good anymore.
Yeah.
Like, they're really experienced players, but...
Oh, shots fired.
Well, no, it's common knowledge. Like,
hashtag shots fired.
They're
Like,
like troll teaming. I don't know what the hell that team is doing.
Not to be mean or anything,
like,
but they beat Flag Charnets by 1 and they lost to Puppy Kisses.
Like, they have a bunch of big names, but none of them have been playing,
Like,
so I don't
Exika
see why anyone should be scared.
Exika used to be like top 5 back in
Didn't
the
they
day,
play something
top
like
7 or
7
something.
imps against
It was 6. They were short of man. Exika has like half players who've kind of stayed active in the pickup scene and half players who haven't played tribes in months.
Yeah.
So I want to see them actually try to win the game and not just troll. Then
they
that
have
would
been
probably
when
be a
they-
good match.
They did on their 2 other games. I don't know what was with
I
that
casted
one
a
map.
game earlier of Exika, right?
Yeah, we had them play KO earlier.
Yeah, they
took it very seriously. Played very well against KO, but
They ended up beating him, so...
yeah, we'll see how they do against 2 legs wins.
Oh yeah, so Brick was just saying, sorry you guys can't hear him, but he was saying at first it didn't look like they were really trying, or they really didn't figure out K out, but it just, once they did, they just took it away. Wow, I feel like I'm translator, like he's speaking in a different language. So one thing I just want to say, screw you guys for having one person on each team with the same name almost, Mog and Muji.
Yeah.
It was annoying to cast. And another
Both
thing
teams
I wanted
DQ'd as a
It's
result.
also ironic how one's the Capper, one's the Hoff.
That's true. That's really
Sworn
true.
enemies.
Another thing I wanted to point out was that the saber launcher BS going on.
Yeah.
That you guys were just chaining out or sniping the saber launcher to stop LL Blue Jay from getting his strike taken down. It was funny to watch. Another highlight moment that Jim caught was, what was it, Slice double punting the flag? That really got the flag.
Someone punted the flag on DX when iNap was taking it home. I forget who had the flag. And Slice was just happened to be skiing towards it, went past the flag, but while it was in the air from its bounce, he actually dissed it further towards the rest of his team, or another player on his team, so that was a pretty neat play. Regarding that whole, saber launcher thing, was that, like how long were you guys planning on continuing to try and kill saber launcher rockets? Was it going to stop at some point? Or were you just... Because, it went on for a long time. We were wondering.
For our team?
Yeah.
As long as it takes, man.
That strike is that valuable, eh?
Strike is staying up.
Fair enough.
Yeah, LL Blue Jay does a good job in there. I see you guys on Epidemic, you switch it up. Like, I think I've seen Lion in it a few times. LL Blue Jay in there. But it seems like you guys really dedicate LL Blue Jay to being a striker. Is that something recent that you've done, or?
Honestly, it's whoever is available to strike, how we feel the game is going. Like, it might be me, Lion TG, it might be Muji sometimes, it might be Blue. So we switch it up with who's actually in the strike. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. I noticed you do say LL Blue Jay is a really good striker, but we didn't see him play on any maps with spaceships, and I think that is really the test of a good striker.
What?
If they don't if they can play on maps with spaceships and not crash into them.
Are you drunk?
Like what?
No.
I think he's talking about the ships that fly across dry dock.
No. I'm talking about Crossfire has spaceships on it, and even good strikers crash into those.
Jim, you banned that map, so we can never play it.
We didn't see any
Too bad Crossfire is banned. Ooh, who knows why?
I'm really just hoping Beer is watching. That's what I'm hoping.
He's talking about NASL when Veer, they were praising him for his striking, and he crashed into the spaceship.
It was on purpose to hide their hacks.
Apparently he got some screen tearing and actually couldn't see.
Yeah. How many of you guys are NASL champions around here? Let's see.
Oh,
going down the list. That's funny. All right, so let's finish this up. It is midnight. I've been casting since 9 o'clock, so let's wrap this up. Team Epidemic, what do you want to say about the tournament? Any last words? I don't know. Throw it out there.
Man, I just think GGs were done tonight. We had a couple technical difficulties, but we pulled it back there at the end. Big shout out to the casters, North American Tribes League and everything. We're excited to get into this pro league and take our #1 spot, win that shit.
Alrighty. And how about you, Internet? You guys still have a future ahead of you.
No shoutouts from Internet?
Chicken, you want to take it?
Thank you. I was waiting for the cricket.
Someone.
Shout out to my mom, and Semtex's mom, and Slice's mom, and Mog's mom, and Naka's mom, and GST's mom. GST's fucking Russian, and he wakes up at 6 a.m. to play for us.
Dude, you can't trust Russians, though.
Yeah, but
you can trust him to get spots, though.
I don't know. Custodian's a really sketchy guy. Just throwing it out there.
More serious answer, I was just going to say, we're a young team. We've got a lot of growing to do. So we're going to stick with it. We're not going to break up after this tournament. At least there's no plans to. So just watch out for us.
Well, that's what I was hoping to hear, too. It's I hope these teams didn't just come together and try to, chance at money and then just not play in the house league or just stop playing. Because I'm going to tell you guys, there's more leagues to come. We're going to have Europe doing the same thing. Maybe we could see these teams collide, later after a couple seasons. I don't know. We have a good future ahead of us, I would say, as long as people stay positive and work with us here. We have, Besneeze You got Jim over here running the NA side. I have a meeting with the guys of an EU side that want to keep this going. So this is a year-long thing, pretty much. Look at it. We have a couple of weeks of all casted matches from Sunday to Thursday. Tomorrow, Dodgepong will be doing his production, so you guys can all look forward to that. All here on the Tribes Ascend channel and more. I'll cast more. We're getting Kiwi cast, we get Fish Sticks cast, we get Remix cast, we get all those good guys out there. Some oldies, some newbies. So yeah, it's gonna be cool, guys. We're gonna keep this stuff alive.
Can I got
Also,
go ahead, Jim.
one more question. No, one more question. Hey!
I want to give my shout out.
Okay. Go
Shout
ahead.
out to Esteban's mom.
Okay.
Almost forgot him.
Epi, are you guys going to take first place?
Oh, of course.
Yeah? Alright. That's all I wanted to ask. I want to know who to bet on in the finals, so now I know.
It's already gonna happen.
Yeah, let's see how many Shaz bucks. Let's see who takes the
You
leaderboard
gotta
after all
report
this.
that match.
I feel like
Jim.
that's a conflict of interest, Jim.
What's a conflict of interest?
You run the tournament and you're going to bet on it?
Yeah, with the imaginary internet money?
Or
Well,
are they?
Jim, this is pretty important to us.
That's a real conflict of interest.
So once we report this match, we'll see who's in the lead. Right now we have Cryan with 298 Shaz bucks, and second place Jolly Llama with 293, and Derpies in third with 282.
I will say... Sorry.
I'm done. Go ahead, Jim.
I feel like a dick. I keep interrupting APC.
It's because you're bald.
Okay. I will say that I did bet on Epidemic tonight. So...
I did too. I'm sorry.
Jim.
I'm not sure if that had something to do with your victory or not, but, I did bet on you guys, so...
You're an asshole,
Maybe it did.
Jim.
All right, let's all do what we usually do before we go to bed. And we're going to wrap this up. Guys, have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Later.